Hello. Welcome. If you can see me, hello. It's not showing I'm live yet. Just wait for it to come on my side. There we go. Hello. Welcome. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today on this magical Monday. Wishing everyone a wonderful day and a brand new week. I haven't been live for a while because I have been dealing with my own ascension symptoms. They are still a little bit there, so we'll see how we go with this live today, but hopefully I'm going to be live a lot this week. So if you are with me live, welcome. Just pop me a like in and pop your question in. If you are watching this back with me later as a replay, all you need to do is click anywhere during the live and you'll receive an answer. Just click anywhere during the replay and you receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. But I've got various decks of cards. I'm also really excited because I've acquired Mystic Moon's decks. I treated myself to a lot of her decks of cards for my birthday. I was going to say for Christmas then, for my birthday, and they're amazing. So got many decks of cards here today. But like I say, bear with me because I am still going through my own ascension symptoms. So I have to pop off and come back on. We'll see what happens. Seema, welcome, honey. Great to see you. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. So welcome everyone. How's everyone doing today on this magical Monday? It's raining here today in the UK, but they have give out nice weather for the rest of the week. So we'll see what happens. Seema says, Liz, a message regarding finances for me and my DM. So what do you need to know financially then? Let's see. Let's bring in these decks. Let me just grab them. Where are they? There we go. I'm going to bring you a message in from the Abundance Angels. Hey Steph, welcome honey. Thank you for being here. Hey Laurie, welcome honey. Clear energy food coming through. So I feel what this message is trying to say to you, it's like you're both clearing up your lives right now. So you're both cleaning up the things you need to clean up to align to come together, because obviously this is for your DM as well. So it says when you fuel your body with a healthy organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. So this is showing you're both getting healthy in some way. So you may see clearing up your finances or doing something with your finances. Give me a lot of heat in the body when I'm connected with you as well. So I feel there's a lot of kundalini between the two of you right now. You may be picking up on that as well. But I feel this message is about you cleaning up what you need to clean up, which could be also connected with what your finances or what you're building with your finances, and your person is doing the same. So it says this automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. So I've got something coming through here about getting healthy. It's like you're both getting healthy in your own way. So that could be focusing on the body. It could be focusing on self-love, bringing power in that way. But definitely preparing for something new coming in. So let's see what else is happening in finances. So message, we've got money as energy, and that's why we've got the energy card coming through, because it says the more you feel in alignment with it, with money, with the energy of love, power, strength, the person that you are. So the more you feel in alignment with its energy, the more energy will flow to you and the more money will show up. So what I'm feeling is work on your vibration, and then money will show up for you in whatever way it needs to, okay? You've also got 777, so what you're manifesting is coming in. So if you start seeing this number sequence, whether you see it, out and about or however it comes to you, it's a big sign that you're manifesting more money. So the angels say, keep your thoughts positive as they are rapidly manifesting into form. So things are rapidly coming for you. And remember, God is your source. You get your money, your material support from heaven. You don't get it from a job. You don't get it from anything outside yourself. You get it from within you, okay? So your true bread comes from heaven, not from a paycheck or a job. So I feel once you get the alignment right, once you get the energy right within yourself, things are going to move forward. Let me just sort this chat out. Hang on a minute here. Let me put subscriber mode on. Give me a second. How do I do it? I've forgotten. Just bear with me a second. How do I do it? I forgot how to do it. I keep hiding the chat. Bear with me a second. Because I've got no mods in, I just want to do this. Just bear with me 1 second. Let me see if I can do it. I've done it before. How did I do it before? I keep hiding the chat instead. Oh, well, never mind. I'm sure I'll have mods in a minute. He says people are spamming in the chat. Just ignore them, guys, okay? So I hope that helps. So work on your vibration, honey. That's the message for you. And then things will move into place, okay? Let's bring in a message for you from your DM. This is still for Seema, okay? So message from your DM coming through is, I want to make you feel safe with me again. So again, this could also be about finances, but I feel this is about working on his vibration to be able to come to you the right way. We've also got, wish I could give you my heart. So he really wants to. So he's feeling vulnerable. So he may be struggling with that. And he's saying to you, you are buried deep inside of me. So remember, the connection is really intense. It's soul love. And I will do better next time, this I promise you. So I'm really getting this energy of things are still aligning. It's not the right time, but things are coming together. I hope that helps, okay? So welcome to everyone who's in the house. Okay, I know I haven't been live for a while, but I have been dealing with my own ascension symptoms, okay? I'm still not quite 100% yet, but, you know, we'll see how we go today. I did want to jump on because people have been asking me. But, you know, if I am going through my own stuff, I have to deal with that too, okay? So we're going to start with Steph then. So, hi Liz, any messages from Zach, okay? Any messages from Zach? So what does Zach want you to know today? What does Zach want you to know today? Lives, little Brit, this is what I'm wearing, okay? It's just because it's easier, because it's warm in here, and I'm messing with the cards, and, you know, it's different doing a live than doing a video, okay? So we've got strength coming through. I feel what Zach's trying to do right now is to restrain himself from perhaps contacting you or moving towards you until he can actually give something to you properly. And this is also the energy of August where we are. So he's trying to restrain himself, and what you're doing is activating something new. So he wants to restrain himself until he can come in for a new beginning. So I feel like something's going to come in around the new year. Okay, because I'm kind of getting an activation coming through around the new year here. So, and you're both learning lessons right now, and you're learning lessons too. Because I'm seeing this as you learning and growing. So he's saying you're the only one that makes me feel this way. So what you need to understand is that you're the only one that makes him feel the way he feels. You're the only one. Okay, so you have to trust in the love right now. Just because he's holding back doesn't mean he doesn't love you or care about you. It just means something has still been activated or something has still been aligned or shifted. So I want to see what the lesson is right now. Okay, what's the lesson? Yeah, mission. You've got a mission together, and we've got thoughts. So it's about connecting with the thoughts. The first thing you need to know is the first thing or the first person he thinks about in the morning is you. You're the first thought on his mind. Says your person can't get you out of their head. And that's what he's feeling and thinking. He's always thinking about you. Okay, but he's trying to restrain himself from actually messaging you or coming forward until something real can be offered. Because that's the mission. Says your purpose is calling to redirect your energy. So they give me a block in the throat. So focus your energy on you right now. Focus your energy on you and allow him to come forward at the right time. Because I just feel he's not quite ready, okay? What else is the message coming through? What else is going on? He's saying, yeah, ready to take the next step with you within the next 5 weeks to 5 months. So I feel it's coming. Something's coming in the new year. It's like he's preparing right now. So what's his darkness? What's his darkness right now? What's he dealing with? Yeah, jester. Thief, trickster, hustler. So he wants to come forward the right way. He doesn't want to mess you around anymore. Okay, and again, the jester is a bit like the fool. So I feel this is a huge message about movement forward. Okay, in the new year, something's coming in, something's shifting. So just have faith in the when right now, because he's actually doing the right thing by holding back, you know, until he can actually come forward with something real to offer you, because he doesn't want to hurt you anymore. Let's just bring you a little message in about his emotion today. Yeah, I've been super busy working on myself. Don't take it personally. So you may be seeing bees. So as soon as you start seeing bees, it's a huge sign of alignment. But he said, I am working on me. Don't take it personally. I'll be coming forward at the right time. I hope that helps, okay? I've got mods in the house. Ling, if you can look after the chat for me, please, honey, okay? Because I've got people just putting ridiculous things in, okay? So if you can sort the chat out for me, please, honey. I've tried to put it on subscribers only mode, okay? But I can't find the button for some reason. But welcome, everyone. I'm sending you so much love. You have to bear with me today, okay, because I'm still going through my own ascension symptoms. But obviously, I am a lot better than I was, put it that way. So I don't know how long I'm going to stay on for. We'll just take it how it goes, okay? But I'm hoping to be live all this week. So next question we're doing is for the beautiful Fatima. Says, Fatima, message from F. So what's going on with F right now? What's the energy coming in around you too? We've got concrete ideas, Page of Pentacles. So there's still lessons being learnt to bring a concrete planet, to bring into you the right way. So he's saying, I see all the signs just like you do. The angels are guiding me back to you. So have faith right now that he's seeing the signs about you. The signs that show you it's real, that you're the one he desires. He knows that anyway, but he can't escape you. You're everywhere he looks. So he's saying, no matter how much time has passed, I'm still burning with desire for you. We've got the always card. And when I did a little card pull with this deck the other day, this is one of the cards that came out. I did it to the 50 Shades of Grey music, So always, there's going to be fear. There's fear coming up there. But I feel he wants to come forward with a concrete idea or a concrete plan. So you've just got to give him time to move forward. Focus on you, give back to yourself right now. Let's bring in a message for you. What's the message for you right now? We've got, gaining wisdom from the experiences and gaining wisdom from the past as well. So don't judge yourself for things, don't judge him, just allow things to unfold naturally. I feel there's been lots of soul growth in your life since 2020. Doesn't matter how long you've been in the connection for, it's about the way things have been unfolding in your life. I hope that helps, okay? CC Lynn, thank you for the donation. I know you've been going through it with Ascension as well, so I'm sending you so much love. Hi Liz, how does my love feel today? I feel so good, not heavy, happy feelings. So just shows, doesn't it, how if you're patient, this too shall pass. The things you go through, you overcome them, you get through them. He's saying, you're the ruler of my heart is always loyal to you. That's how he feels about you. He feels loyal to you no matter what the circumstances are. So you may see dogs because dogs are a symbol of loyalty. Or you could even see a crown because that's reminding you to remember your power. So it's like he's saying, you're the one I'm loyal to. You're the one that rules my heart. So he's saying, road trip, I want an intimate moment with you in the car driving around. So I feel this is really about, he wants to kind of pick you up and take you somewhere to talk. Or go somewhere and talk. This is about going out of the environment you're both in. So I feel that's a big sign that something's coming like that, where you're going to have the opportunity to actually spend time together and talk about the future. Yeah, got the Ace of Cups coming up. Diving deep within. So the processing right now, all this healing, all these ascension symptoms, everything you're going through is helping you to move towards the relationship you both want with each other. This is about the new beginning. So again, this could be something shifting forward over the next 6 weeks. Okay, I am feeling the furthest timeline out for this new beginning with him, June. Okay, but I do feel things shifting over the next 6 weeks for you. But the angels always show me the furthest timeline out for things to manifest. And it's never about the when anyway. You've got to let go of timelines. They're only guidelines. But I feel this is a big sign about the relationship building. I hope that helps, okay? CV, thank you for the donation. Could you please give God's message for me? So what's God's message for you today? Okay, the first thing is transient. So I feel like you're in a position or, so you're going through something where something is about to happen. So you're kind of in the interim period, like from what was and what will be. So I feel like God is saying to you to be patient with his plan for your life right now. Just breathe, relax, and allow things to unfold naturally for you. Because you may have a lot of crazy things going on around you right now. This is like the calm in the storm. You've got a storm going on around you, but you can be very calm. What do you need to release right now? So you have to be very open with yourself and honest with yourself and say, what do I need to let go of? What's hurting me or affecting me or causing me drama, pain that I'm not in peace? So I feel what God's message for you is you deserve to be at peace with your life and to feel peaceful in your life. And I feel you are going through a bit of a storm in your life right now and God is with you. So I want to bring in a message from Archangel Michael because God sends Archangel Michael to you to give you strength and resilience, okay? So the message is challenges, you're going to overcome them. So challenges grow your soul. God is not interested in your comfort. He's interested in your growth. So God is saying to you, I'm not interested in your growth. And he is interested in your growth, but he's not interested in, it's like you may feel like he's not interested in your growth or what you're going through. That's what I'm connecting with, that you're worrying that he isn't interested in you or he's forgotten you or you don't know where you're going. So what he's saying is, I'm not interested in your comfort right now. I'm interested in your growth, even though you may not feel that I am, or you may not feel like things are going right, or you may not understand why things are happening. So trust that God knows what you need and when you need it. So that's what he's saying to you directly. I know what you need and I know when you need it. Say to the challenges, this too shall pass. And that's really what I've just said to CC Lynn, because when you go through things, you go through ascension symptoms, you go through all these things, you have to have faith that it will pass and it's growing you in some way. It's like I've just gone through 2 weeks of ascension symptoms where it's been excruciating physically. Okay, but it's taught me a huge lesson. Okay, and I feel like I've evolved 100 times since the person I was 2 weeks ago. I've changed because of what I've been through, and I finally learned the lesson that it was trying to teach me. Okay, so you've got to remember, you've got to say, okay, what am I going through right now? What is this teaching me? What do I need to release and let go of? You've got to set boundaries and know your own worth, and I feel that's for all of us right now as well. I hope that helps, okay? Kat, thank you for the donation. So great to see you, honey. And Angela's in your beautiful dress that she loves, okay? Sending you so much love. So Kat says, can I ask for a tarot card for me and ask regarding my seaside trip? So what's the tarot card for you and ask regarding this trip, okay? And it's going to be super exciting for you. You've got the Hierophant. So obviously it's going to be a spiritual experience. It's about learning, growth, seeing things in a higher way, commitment, spiritual advisement. So I feel there's going to be growth from it. That's what you need to be aware of, okay? And this is you ascending, tapping in with your third eye. I feel you're going to feel things. So you're going to connect with him very powerfully through your heart space. The things you feel, you're going to sense him around you. So you're going to feel that powerful love. It's like a spiritual connection, as you know. They're also giving me like feeling, and I've spoke about this the other day. We spoke about the ascension symptoms and I've got cold sores coming through, but I've got like a tingly lip. So make sure you watch your thoughts and keep your thoughts uplifted and positive so it doesn't affect your body. But I feel ultimately you're going to be feeling very strong about this. Let's bring in a message from him to you. What's he saying to you? There's the card. I will break through one day no matter where you are. Isn't that beautiful? No matter where you are, whether you are at home, on holiday, and somewhere else at work, I'll break through. So I feel this is a message about a breakthrough coming in. So you're going to see it as a breakthrough. I hope that helps, okay? Big welcome to everyone who's in the house. It's so nice to see everyone. Hey, Victor. It's great to be back as well. So I'm hoping to be live every day this week, but again, you have to bear with me. If I do need to go to the bathroom, I will. Okay, and I'll just take every day as it comes, okay? But I have missed you guys so much, but I just haven't been able to come on, okay? So, Jay, thank you for the donation. Message from Adam, hope you're feeling better. Thank you, honey. Much better than I was. Still a little bit dealing with it, though. So what's going on with you and Adam right now? We've got nurturing, Queen of Pentacles. So this is about you nurturing yourself, giving back to you, and that's your power because that's attracting everything in for you. And they're giving me a block in the throat chakra. And he sees you as someone who's very nurturing, strong, independent. He's saying, you're the only one I want. You're out of this world. That's how he sees you. And that's because you work on yourself and you're in your power. You are strong. He's saying, presently, I'm just overwhelmed and I need some time to process everything. I know you're probably thinking, how long do you need? Haven't you been processing long enough? But he needs this time. He's feeling overwhelmed because you're the only one he wants and he wants to be able to give you the world. So I'm also seeing the world there as a completion, like the end of the old cycle, something new starting up. So what he's saying to you is, senses, I fantasize about the way you feel, taste and smell. So he is fantasizing about you, thinking about you, and he can sense you. And you're going to sense him too. So there's a lot of power there. Let's bring in a message from the angels for you. We've got strength. He finds your strength right now. He's finding the strength to move forward, but you're also finding the strength. You're feeling powerful. Okay, you're feeling strong within yourself. You've got to stay strong no matter what's going on around you. I hope that helps, okay? Giselle, thank you for the donation. Any messages from my twin flame? So let's see what dark things your twin is going through right now. What's your person going through? Wow, well, look at this first of all. I mean, this is a bit of a dark deck. It's the Oracle of Light and Dark. And you've got the swans. And that's togetherness. That's how he feels about you. He feels like you're his perfect match, that you make a great team. You may see swans. And this is the divine feminine essence of the connection as well. So he's really drawn to you in your light. And he sees you as someone he can be with for the rest of his life. So he does see you as your, he sees you as his ultimate match. And we've got the air, clarity, awareness, truth. So I feel things may be up in the air. There's change going on. I'm seeing that like, I mean, it is a butterfly, but I'm seeing it as transformation. So I'm seeing that also, like you may see moths as well. So he's gaining clarity on what to do, coming into awareness of what this connection is. So I feel he's really been recognizing through whatever you've been going through, what this connection is, whether it's been time apart or anything else. So he's definitely feeling that this is a connection that's transforming him in some powerful way. He's working on his finances as well because he wants to take good care of you. So he could be busy at work. He could be dealing with his finances. And he's saying, I get all hot and bothered every time I think about us being together. Okay, so that's the kundalini that rises. You may feel the heat in the body. So he's definitely working out what this connection is right now. Let's see if what his next step is or anything else you need to know. Yeah, we've got the Knight of Wands. He's feeling restless because he wants to take action, but he's not quite ready, okay, because it's in reverse. So you just got to be patient with the when. When the time is right, he'll move forward. You may hear motorbikes or you may see motorbikes as a sign of speed, okay? Angel, thank you for the donation. Hi, can I have guidance regarding my new job because my current job is stressful? Also, message for my twin, please. So, first of all, let's do a message from your twin. What does your twin want you to know? Your twin is saying, I watch you when no one is looking. So there may be delays between you right now. You may not be communicating, or you may not be communicating perhaps the way you want to be, but he is watching you. So I feel he's watching you on social media, or he's watching you in some way. So he's got his eye on you. So he is watching right now. He may not be ready to take action, but he is watching. He's working out what to do. He's curious about you. So what's going on with your job, okay? What's going on with your job right now? Obviously, if your job is stressful, your current job is stressful, that's a sign to either reduce your workload in some way or change what you're doing. Because you're also saying guidance regarding my new job. So my new job suggests there is a new job, or it could be something that's new that's causing this stress. But you've got the, the Hermit here, because I'm seeing you being guided anyway. You're being guided what to do. But I feel the messages go within and ask yourself, is this serving me? So you've got to be very real with yourself about whether you're enjoying what you're doing. Because you're saying it's stressful to you, but are you enjoying it? So you're doing some deep thinking about what you want. Set your intentions, talk to your angels. So you got trapped. You may feel trapped in your life. You may feel trapped in your job. You may see spiders because the universe is showing you a way out. The answers are coming that you seek. Remember, it's what you invest in, what you put time in that matters. And you're receiving guidance all the time. So I feel there is an opportunity for something new to come in. You just have to allow yourself to move out of what's stressing you out. So I feel there's a new beginning coming in. And this could be in this new job, doing it differently or breathing. Yeah, you're discovering new things. So you are learning, you're ascending. So I feel it's like your soul is guiding you to something else or something different than what's stressing you out or causing you problems. Because it feels like it's draining you in some way, and you can see a way forward, you're just not sure what to do. But I feel you're going to move up the ladder. So this could be a sign of promotion, more money coming in, or some new opportunity coming in that you're perhaps not expecting. But I feel you're going to see a shift over the next 6 months, okay? Because I'm seeing each step of these ladders, these steps, you reach rung of these steps, like each step, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is a month. So I feel things are going to shift forward. So you may already be on the path to this now. Okay, you may not quite know what's happening, but you're moving up. So I feel you're moving up in your life. And it could just be as well how you're seeing things. So when you're getting stressed out, breathe, go within, ask yourself the question, what do I need to shift? What do I need to change? What do I need to do? Or what do I need to do differently? And then the answers will come to you. I hope that helps, okay? Mariana, thank you for the donation, honey. Em's deepest thoughts and feelings and his next steps. Okay, so what's Em's thoughts and feelings and his next steps, okay? We've got, he's afraid to let you in for some reason. So 9 of Wands, he's asking you to not give up on him, but he is afraid to let you in. So I feel he's doing a lot of thinking about you physically. And I feel that also, when you're together or when you've been together, he's a bit guarded around that. Okay, because he knows that if he lets himself be completely immersed in you, he might lose himself. He wants to tell you how he feels, because I'm connecting with this in a passionate way, where he's perhaps making love to you and he's guarding something around that because he's afraid of getting his heart busted open. But that's obviously what you're there to do, to bust his heart open, because it's coming up as the King of Cups. So So he's saying, I want to tell you how I feel. I want to tell you, I want to let you in. So he wants to let you in. So why isn't he letting you in? Why isn't he letting you in? What's he keeping? Yeah, because you're the feminine here. You're strong and powerful and, you're receptive to that. So you feel what he's going through. You do. So also you have to trust what you're intuitively feeling. It's like he knows how intuitive you are and how connected you are with source itself, how you feel what he's feeling, and that makes him nervous. It makes him on edge because it's like he's afraid to let you in because you could already see right through his heart and soul. You can see into his soul. So he's saying, you are receptive to what I feel. You are intuitive to what I'm going through. You are the nurturing energy within me. So he already knows that you are this nurturing presence in his life. It's like he wants you there. I just feel he's a little bit afraid. So that's just bringing a message for you. And again, this is about you being able to trust your own intuition. You know how he feels about you. You know he wants to invest in the future with you. And you want to invest into the future with him. Okay, so you got December to April bringing something big in here. So this could be a time when you come together or you really start working on the connection the way you're meant to. Because you want to invest in this. That's what you want to do. And I feel he wants to do that too. He's just got to open up. Yeah, we've got a scarcity mindset. He's afraid of losing you. That's the big thing. He's afraid of letting you completely into his heart and soul in case he loses you. Because he feels he's lost things in the past or he's lost people in the past. So he's afraid of losing you, but he wants to build on this connection. So what I'm feeling is it could be a struggle for the next 4 months. And then December to April, something big comes in. Yeah, you've got the Queen of Pentacles nurturing again. You've just got to be the nurturer. You've just got to remember who you are. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Did C text me by mistake? He seemed confused by my reply and did not text back, okay? So, did he text you by mistake? There's never any mistakes. Everything happens for a reason. Did he text you by mistake? What do you need to know? Did he text you by mistake? And this is, no, he didn't text you by mistake. We've got something isn't right. Heed the warning. You've got yes and you've got no. So there's 2 no's and a yes. Now, again, I use these cards more as oracle cards. So I'm seeing as no, he didn't text you by mistake. Okay, it says if you surrender and be flexible with the timing on this, the angels are helping. Okay, so the angels are bringing something in. So I feel that what happened was he didn't text you by mistake. He did text you for a reason. Okay, but he perhaps wasn't ready for your reply, or he wasn't sure how to process what you said, and it wasn't the right time, or he perhaps felt like I'm not quite ready, or something wasn't the right time. So he texted you because he wanted to communicate with you. I don't feel it was a mistake. I feel that it just perhaps didn't feel right after. Or it's like he thought, why have I done that? I need to wait a bit longer. So there's a confusion around it, which is what I'm connecting with. So let's see how he feels first of all. Okay, I feel he's processing what you said. Okay, he's processing what you said. He will reply. Yeah, he said, I've been receiving downloads, dreams and visions about us. So it feels like what he wanted to do was to talk to you about what he's been going through. Because he's been receiving all these, things about you in his head. So I feel he's confused because he's like, I'm seeing your name everywhere. I'm having dreams about you, visions. What's this trying to tell me? And he's trying to work that out. Okay, so I feel he wanted to perhaps have a conversation with you about that. And then he felt weird or he felt strange or he didn't know how to express it to you. Because he's saying, yeah, we are soulmates. So he may not recognize the word twin flame, but he's saying we are soulmates. We have a connection that's very deep. Our love is pure and true. You're the one I want to mate with forever. So I feel he was getting downloads about this, and he perhaps wanted to reconnect with you and talk about it or see what you think, and then he panicked. And that's why he didn't text you back. So whatever the reply was that you put or whatever you said, I don't feel he was necessarily confused by it. He's more confused by what he's going through himself. And he doesn't quite know how to express it. So I don't feel he did it by accident. Everything happens for a reason. He's just processing what to do next or how to communicate the right way. So have compassion right now. It depends what your message was like as well. So did you respond with compassion, or were you getting a bit triggered, or were you being straight to the point about things? But this is him asking you for compassion right now because he's up and down with his emotions. So Archangel Raphael is bringing healing in. I feel he is going to open up to you and open his heart and tell you what's going on. because he sees you as a soulmate. He sees you as someone he wants to be with for the rest of his life, and he's receiving signs about that. And I feel he feels a bit crazy. You know, he's going through an awakening process. We just bring one more card in. What else do you need to know? Yeah, we've got you inspire great things in me. Let's set the record straight. So he wants to talk. He wants to sort things out with you. So I feel you just got to give him time. He's feeling all the passion as well. You've just got to give him time to move forward. I hope that helps, okay? CV, thank you for the donation. God's message for my little brother. Okay, what's God's message for your little brother? Okay, again, compassion coming through here. So I feel the message is for you to hold compassion for whatever your brother's going through. I feel there's some healing coming in around him as well. And it's like he may also be a healer. Okay, we've got forgive. There needs to be some forgiveness. So he needs to forgive. If he needs to forgive someone, forgive himself, or if something needs to be forgiven, or this could even be something that's going on with the two of you. It says, forgive your past for it made you into who you are today. Forgive yourself because you deserve peace. Forgive others because their transgressions are their lessons. So something that may be going on with your little brother, it doesn't matter how old he is, there's some element of forgiveness here that needs to come through. Okay, so this could actually be he needs to forgive, or perhaps you need to forgive as well. You know, there could be some jealousy or some things going on, but I feel it's more about the need to have compassion for the self. I hope that helps, okay? So forgiveness is the key. And Archangel Michael will assist with that too, okay? We've got Priyansha, thank you for the donation. Is Ravinder Singh married? Is messages for me? I think that's what you're saying. Is he married? Is messages for me? Is that what you mean? Is he married? You put married as in M-A-R-R-I-D, but I think you mean married. So what he's saying to you is, whatever his circumstances are, he's saying, you've left footprints all over my heart. I could never forget you. Okay, so whether he's married or he isn't, okay, you've kind of helped him in some way to realise who he is. So I feel you've helped him to understand himself better, but he can't forget you. So it doesn't matter what his circumstances actually are. Obviously, I'll have a look if he is married. But whatever his circumstances actually are, I feel that you're the one in his heart right now, or he's thinking about you. Because he's saying, bite your lips and remember me, your kiss makes me melt infinitely. So he may as well have also thought about you intimately. Thought about being intimate with you, thought about kissing you. Okay, you've left something imprinted on his heart. So it's like he can't stop thinking about you right now, no matter what his situation is. So, and I feel you're saying, is he married? As messages, I feel like you do know if he's married or not. Okay. If he is married, he's definitely moving away from that energy, because I don't feel there's any passion there if he is married. I'm not really feeling, when I sense the energy, because the card hasn't come out, he's changing his life right now to have a new beginning, because he feels like wherever he is in his life, there's no passion there, or there's no desire, because we've got lovers in reverse there. And he may be committed to someone, but there's nothing actually physically going on there that he's wanting. So I feel what he's actually thinking about right now is making a new start, or taking a leap of faith forward. It's like he wants a new beginning, because you've got the Fool. And he's thinking about you and the impact you've had on his life. So I feel if he is married, it probably won't last much longer, or it's all surface level anyway. It's a routine. It's not how it should be, because I'm not feeling any passion there. But I'm feeling he wants perhaps a new beginning with you, and that's what he is coming forward to tell you. So I feel you can sense that something is changing in him, or something's changing between the two of you, and you can feel there's something going on. So what's the lesson between the two of you? You've got chakra opening. So I feel you've helped him to open his heart a little bit, or helped him to see things differently. It says your heart's expanding with unconditional love. So just look at this in a higher way. Okay, take the circumstances out of it and think about the connection you share and the mission you have together and the way you feel. That will bring power in, okay? That's what you need to know. Okay? Can you just delete that off? Okay, please don't like bring other people into the chat like that, okay, Shelley? Okay, because, you know, people are here for a reason, so people find who they need to find, okay? So I want to bring in Micah. Thank you for the donation, honey. Guidance, please, for this week. Thank you, Liz. So what's the guidance for the week ahead for you, okay? So guidance for the week ahead is to stand up for what you believe in, set your boundaries down. That's the message. Okay, so you need to set your boundaries down and think, what do I want? What's working for me right now? So as long as you stand your ground, okay, you're speaking your truth and you're doing things that are right for you, things will move forward. Now, regarding your connection, I feel your person has got a lot on their mind, so there could be some delays in communication. But as long as you're being yourself and setting your boundaries, things are going to move forward for you. So we've also got, communication. So I feel you're going to receive messages and music. So what I'm getting is there may be some delays in communication between the two of you right now, but you're going to receive messages through music instead. Okay, so music is going to communicate how your person is feeling or what you're going through, what's moving forward into your life. But the message for you is to stand your ground, remember your power, know your worth, and don't get dragged into things either that that are off alignment with you, things that aren't serving you. Stand your ground, know your truth, know your power, and keep moving forward. So call on Archangel Michael to bring in strength for you. That's the message, okay? So communication is power. That's the message coming through. So I feel what's coming in for you as messages and music, I'm actually going to bring in, I feel there's some real confusion coming in this week that people are healing and dealing with. So I want to bring you a message through music in. Okay, what's the message coming through? We've got, you are about to feel super connected to your twin flame. You're being prepared for communication. So there's definitely something happening with communication. So it may really benefit you to cleanse your throat chakra as well. So as you can feel they have something to tell you and you're ready to hear it. So stand your ground, okay, but also open your heart. So something big is happening and is moving things into place. You'll start to feel tingles of power and excitement in your crown chakra and your solar plexus. Okay, so you're going to feel something coming. So you may not receive communication directly this week, but it's coming in. So until it comes in, you're going to receive messages and music. And this could also be about other areas of your life as well. So you're receiving messages, communication that's divine, coming through music. I hope that helps, okay? Katie, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, how are you? I'm good, thank you. What's coming in for my DM and me in the month of August? Any messages from him? What are his next steps forward? So there's a lot of misery around him during this month, okay? And I feel that could be over the next 5 weeks as well. And he's working hard on something as well. So he could be working on his body. He could be working at work, making things happen. And he wants you to be proud of him. So I feel he's distracting himself with other things. Yeah, because he's carrying heavy burdens around. So look at that fire in this house. Okay, it's only a matter of time until things are changed or shifted. So there's something being burnt up. So I feel this is also the dragons blasting things out of the way. So he knows what he needs to do. They give me fear around this as well. This could well be something that's shifting between now and October. How is he feeling about you? So it's like that, the situation, being dealt with. Like the situation is being dealt with without your input. It's like things are naturally going to blow up or come to an end. There's going to be some kind of fire because he wants what you want. He's saying, we both know the truth. Marriage is in the cards for me and you. So obviously, if he's in something now, he needs to release himself from that to be able to marry you. I was wearing masks to protect myself. I was afraid of getting too vulnerable with you. And obviously, he's wearing a mask in his life right now. He's saying, I've been stalking your social media. I check up on everything you do. So he's watching you. He's saying, I was wearing a mask. So I definitely feel that he intends to take that mask off. So it's like it's a past tense. And I feel what he's also letting you know is if he's hidden anything from you, it's because he was trying to protect you. But you both know you're going to be married. You both know you're going to have that kind of commitment. So obviously he's got to release what he's in. And I feel this is the house. It's like the happy home is burning down. It's crumbling. It's not how it seems. So you've got to look through the illusion, which I know you do. You see through the illusion of that. So in spiritual truth, he's missing you, but in the physical world, he's missing you. But I feel he's craving you and he's sending that energy out to you as well. So there's something big shifting this month. What else is going on with him? Yeah, we've got, I don't want to fight. So he definitely doesn't want to fight with you. But I feel there could be some arguing going on in this situation. Okay, that's why you're being protected. Yeah, mermaid, beauty untamed, free. That's how he sees you. So you've got to remember your power. Remember I spoke the other day in a reading about the mermaid and the Queen and, you know, sitting on your throne and kind of allowing things to come to you. And it may be lonely, but you know that you're the one he desires and wants. We've got the Fly because he's got to get out of all the things that are rotten. He's got to move out of that energy. The Fly brings in power. It's about rising up. And he's saying, I'm sorry I've hurt you and let you down and acted like a fool. Things are going to move into place. You've got the Wish card here. So I feel that what he's doing is shifting his energy from what isn't serving him to what is. And it's making him miserable because he knows that he needs to make that change. So let me just bring in as well, I want one more card about his emotion for this week. What's his emotion? I don't know how to make things better between us. And I feel this is also in his situation. Things can't improve there. And he doesn't know how to make it better because he knows it can't. So I feel that he's coming to a lot of conclusions this week and answers about his situation. So you've just got to be very patient with him right now. Let's bring in a card for you. So his next steps towards you are to actually show you how he feels. So yeah, everything coming full circle. There's a completion coming in here. I feel you've just got to let things shift forward naturally and not even perhaps worry about what his next steps forward are because he's dealing with his situation. And that's all blowing up between now and October. So just work on yourself, allow things to unfold, and you'll be surprised, pleasantly surprised at what happens. I hope that helps, okay? Crystal, thank you for the donation. Message from D and what's next? So what's next between the two of you? We've got trials and tribulations between now and September. So lessons, growth, things shifting. Okay, and we've all been going through ascension symptoms. So the message is, he's saying you are the yin to my yang, we are a perfect match. So your person knows that you are a perfect match. That's how he feels about you. He wants you to know that you're everything you could ever want in another person. But this journey comes with trials and tribulations. It's not meant to be easy because it grows your soul. So between now and September, there's things you're going to be dealing with. You're going to feel on fire for each other as well. You're going to feel all the fire, the desire, and that can bring with it frustration and anger. So you have to work through those things. So lessons are being learned to move you forward. So what's the next step? Okay, we've got diving deep within. So his next step is to go within himself. So he may be processing a lot. That may trigger you because he may be quiet, but he's working through his feelings and emotions. And we've got Four of Cups, feeling the rejection. Do not feel rejected if he goes quiet because it's not rejection at all. Don't take it personally. It's redirection. So I feel over the next 4 weeks there's some trials and tribulations as you move into September, but it will all move forward for the right reason. So this is positive because it's bringing in positive change. I hope that helps, okay? You know, in the silence, the magic happens. Ashwini, thank you for using a milestone, honey. Message from him, 3D message from him. What's the message coming through? Okay, what's the 3D message from him coming through? He's saying you. Okay, so he's thinking about you. He's saying, the sound of your laughter, your whispers, your gasps, it haunts me in the best way. So he's thinking about you in the best way. So again, you are the person that's on his mind. Okay, that's what he's thinking about. What else is going on? We've got Four of Wands, foundation and commitment. So obviously he wants a foundation and a commitment with you. Okay, but he's already in something that he feels is a commitment that he needs to release. So I've got Christmas tree standing out in this. So, and again, this doesn't matter whether he celebrates Christmas or not. It's something that's going to shift around the Christmas period. He's saying, I keep replaying everything in my mind over and over like a broken record. So it feels like he's going to have a big wake-up call, or he is having a big wake-up call over the next 4 months, especially moving towards the Christmas period. Now, I do feel that he is frustrated with himself because he wanted to make changes this year. And the way it's looking like things may stay as they are until the new year. But don't get triggered by that, okay? This is about you also doing your own healing. Everything's in divine timing. So, you know, you've got this pain is killing me. He feels the pain that he's causing you. Because this is his deck here. He's saying this pain is killing me too. The pain that you're feeling, it's killing me too. Well, you have to be patient with the timing of this. So I want to see what the lesson is that you're learning right now. Okay, what's the lesson that you're learning right now? That it's in divine timing, there you go. And this card's moving as well. So it says, trust that whatever is meant to be cannot be withheld from you. So you're meant to be together. He's just still learning a lesson in that situation he's in. And you've got rebirth. There's a new beginning coming in. So something could definitely be happening around Easter. Okay, it says you are both evolving. Welcome this transformation. So you're evolving and transforming. And think about how far you've come on this journey this year. Okay, where you still go into your moments of pain and panic, but you don't do it as much. So I feel that Easter time could be significant. That's March and April. And I've been talking, haven't I, in the members' readings or, about December to April being significant time. So just have faith in timing. He's thinking about you constantly. I hope that helps, okay? Baker, thank you for the donation. Any message from Chris, please, and how he feels towards me. Spent the weekend with someone else, but didn't look happy, no contact. So if he didn't look happy, it's because he's not happy. Okay, so clearly he's learning something in that situation. So we've got Six of Pentacles, you complement my life. So what he's realising from spending time with other people is that you're the one that complements his life. And that's what he's thinking about. So clearly he wasn't happy because he thought, I shouldn't be with this person. I know where I truly do belong. So he was with that other person, but he was thinking about you the entire time, that you're the one that complements his life. You're the one he wishes he was with instead. So what are you learning from this situation? Or there's no contact right now. We've got third eye, to connect with your intuition, to connect with what you feel inside, to connect with your spiritual connection that you have with him, to trust what you feel and what you know. So the angel's saying, trust that feeling. He didn't look happy. Trust that. Okay, it says your intuition is deepening. Trust your inner knowing. So the angels are asking you to trust that feeling that he isn't happy and he will be making a move. So when he closes his eyes, because in that card he's got his eyes closed, so it's very likely he's dreaming about you right now. What's he thinking about? So he's saying to you, pinned, I want to trap you against the wall, feeling your heat against me. So pinned, he may feel pinned to where he is right now, may feel stuck in this situation he's in, but he's actually wanting to come towards you, and he's thinking about being with you. One more card, please, angels, about this. We've got Nine of Pentacles, independence. So you work on you right now. Remember your own power, your independence. You can handle this. You're strong enough. Just have faith in what will be. I feel it could even be that, again, September's a turning point here where something shifts. I hope that helps, okay? Ling, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz. Este's current feelings and next actions to me. Ling, what's going on between Este and his kid's mother? Are they separated? Thank you. So what's going on between Este and his kid's mother? Flying out, okay? Well, nothing, okay? Because it's in reverse. It was there, now it's not, okay? And I feel like he's done reflecting on the situation. I'm not really feeling anything's going on between them. Both in reverse. I'm not really feeling anything's going on between them. He's done his thinking about her and processing, connecting with her, okay? So there's not really anything going on, okay? Are they separated? Are they separated? We've got look at this, the wheel on its side. So it's showing you it's shifting, it's turning around. Okay, so I'm not feeling anything is going on. Whether they're actually separated or not, that's moving into place. So what you've got to remember is you're his destiny. You're the one he's destined to be with. So it's like destiny has separated them, even if it's not a physical separation at the moment. Because I feel it's all moving into place right now. There's nothing going on between them. There's no love there. Okay, so I don't feel you've got anything to worry about, and I don't really feel you are worrying about it. You're just perhaps wondering how things are progressing or what's happening. The angels are saying focus on you and him and where that's heading. So what's his next actions or his current feelings towards you? So we've got this delayed communication. There'll be a reason why though. Yeah, but that will come to an end because we've got the Hanged Man in reverse there. So I feel he's been learning his lessons in the silence, or, when he's been in his hermit mode, or when he's been doing his thinking, and now he's preparing to break the silence. So there may still be delayed messages, but I don't feel it's going to be for much longer. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, exactly. You just want to know what's going on. You want to know where things stand. So we've got the Five of Cups, old wounds. So old wounds are still being healed. And this may bring a wound up in you about what's going on in this situation that you are healing. So think about what lessons you've learned from this whole situation. And it could be knowing your own worth and value. This card's flew across the other side of the room here. Yeah, he's maybe shutting you out, but he's not meaning to because he's making changes. So you got 55 or 555. So big sign of change. It's like he's not meaning to shut you out. It's an old wound he's still healing. So the timing is still off. So anything else that's going on? we've got the crystal ball there. Listen to your intuition. He's saying, I'm hiding my deep emotions and feelings from you, and you know that. Okay, you know he is. He's just, the robot is like going through the routine, going through the motions. And he's saying, we're meant to be. You know that. So listen to your intuition. You know that you're meant to be. So I feel next intention is to break the silence, just not yet. I hope that helps, okay? Natalia, thank you for the donation, honey. Any message for me, please? Let's see what the message is coming through for you. I'm going to bring one of these in first. I'm going to bring in some feminine messages. We've got restoration, temperance. I love that this card's come out for you in this journey deck because it's showing you that you're restoring your energy right now. You're replenishing your energy. You're working on you. And you've got to be patient with yourself. You've got to be patient with the connection, the whole journey. So for that card to come out, it just shows you that you're in your power. And you are healing every single day. So you're going through a healing period right now, or a healing process. Here's your card. Yeah, you've got the Star, healing your wounded heart. So you're going through a change, a shift. Yeah, I don't feel I need those cards apart from that one. Yeah, look at this, the Queen of Wands. You know what you want. So you're coming up in power here, Natalia, because you're saying, I'm the Queen of Wands. I know what I want, and I know what I deserve. So I'm healing my wounded heart, and I'm restoring myself so that I can accept love the right way. And they're all feminine cards that have come out here. You know, and this card is about the journey. It's everything else. So you're saying, I know that I'm healing. So you're going through a big healing right now. The angels are with you. You're not alone. You're being asked to be patient, work on you, and find strength in that. And yeah, Archangel Michael is with you. So you may also have been calling on Archangel Michael. If you haven't, he's all around you anyway, helping you to be strong and confident and know your truth. So Archangel Michael is giving you the strength you need. So let's pull a card connected with your twin from this deck. We've got defense mechanism. So remember, that's what he does. He puts walls up because it's a defense mechanism. It doesn't mean, you know, he doesn't want you or anything like that. It's how he handles things. We've got memories and reunion here. So you may have memories about things from the past and you are still being guided to reunion. Let go of the heavy burdens around this connection and, you know, just have faith, because this is about letting go. Releasing this is also what he's doing. Because I feel he's got walls up because he may have lost things in the past. But I know you haven't asked me about your twin. You're just saying, what do you need to know? And that's what's coming through. But I feel the message is Archangel Michael is with you, helping you to restore yourself. I hope that helps you on the right path. K-Arts fan, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Message from Divine and my person, please. So what does your person want you to know? What does your person want you to know? So your person is saying to you, always, no matter how much time has passed, I'm still burning with desire for you. And again, this is when I did a card pull the other day, this is one of the cards that came out. So I feel that's significant there. So he's saying it's always been you, it will always be you. So what's the message from the divine for you? We've got Archangel Raphael. So if you've been going through any physical symptoms, ascension symptoms, any emotions lately, ups and downs, highs and lows, Archangel Raphael is bringing in a healing. So what's the healing energy around you right now and the connection? Let's bring in one more message from your person. What else do you need to know? Yeah, we've got let's set the record straight. So he wants to sit down and tell you how he feels, because he said, I want to tell you how I feel. I want to set the record straight. So he's coming through as the King of Swords and the King of Cups. So he's in his head about how to be open with you. He wants to tell you how he feels. I hope that helps, okay? Christine, thank you for the donation. Saint Michael with current situation. So what does Archangel Michael want you to know about the current situation? First of all, he's saying feel it. Feel what you're feeling. You are safe and loved in this and every moment. Feel our presence and our love. So it's like he's saying, I'm with you every step of the way. Allow yourself to feel what you're going through. And access the Akashic records to deal with this current situation. So you can access what this is, what you're learning from this. And I feel that's what you're being guided to know. So ask yourself that question. What is this teaching me, this current situation? What am I learning in this? How am I growing? And it will be revealed to you through your dreams, your intuition. The information will come to you. Spend time in nature to calm your energy down. Allow God's kingdom to soothe you, because nature is like heaven on earth. So walk in the gardens in the world and swim in the oceans of life and connect with nature. So in other words, just be at peace with where you are. Go in nature and shield yourself. Archangel Michael is saying, I'm your shield. I will protect you and keep you safe. So whatever's going on in this current situation, you have protection. Okay, so what else do you need to know about this current situation? Okay, we've got you are the magician. You have the power to change it or turn it around or see it in a different way. So make sure you're breathing, shielding, and the angels have got you. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation. Any guidance on finances and careers and abundance? This lawsuit that's been draining me when I try to meet deadlines. So what do you need to know about your finances or your career right now? Balance, bring balance in, okay? And it may feel like you've had ups and downs since June, you know, like one day you've been okay, then there's been a struggle, but you're balancing that now. I definitely am feeling that between now and February, things are going to improve radically in your finances. So it's about just taking each moment as it comes. You know, the more you worry about things, the worse things can get, because it's like self-sabotage. So we've got savings as well. So you may be saving right now or trying to save. So also think about that, because sometimes when you try and save, you find that you've got no money because you're in a lack mindset. So I feel just be very aware that money is energy and it's free flowing. Forgive me, fear. You know, it's what you're affirming as well. Affirm it. Affirm, I have plenty of everything. Opportunities are always flowing to me. I am successful. Money loves me. Money flows to me like a magnet. Money is magnetically attracted to me. I have enough for everything I want and everything I need. And then you may even see an amount in your mind and you can affirm that. I have plenty of money in my bank account. My bank account is thriving. My business is thriving. My life is thriving. You know, all these things will help, okay? Any message and update with Jay? You can call on Archangel Jeremiah for your lawsuit, okay? So what does Jake want you to know? I felt a lot more focused on myself and not emotionally burdened by a relationship. So it's because you're releasing control. And because you're releasing control, he is taking control. So he said, I secretly wish you to be at my mercy, surrendering completely. So what this means is, you know, he has fantasies about where he takes control of the situation. And that's because that's exactly what he needs to do. You know, the feminines need to release control. The masculines need to take control. So I feel he's dreaming about these fantasies where he's kind of taking control of you. You know, not in a way, not in like a controlling way, but in a, right, you know, you do this in the bedroom and we'll do this, or let's go on a date. Or, you know, it's like he's taking control of the connection in his dreams and his fantasies, because that's what needs to happen in the real world. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation. Message for my friend from Urdia. So what does your friend need to know? Card flying out. This is the one, okay? I want you to tell me how I can make all your dreams come true. So really what your masculines, you know, what your friend's masculine is saying is, I want to make your dreams come true, and I want you to tell me how I can do that. So I feel there needs to be a conversation. Now I feel this conversation can, first of all, Natalia, I've done your messenger. First of all, you can connect with him on the 5D and have a conversation there. But I feel it's going to be actually talking about how this is going to move forward. So the message for your friend is to be patient with the process. She's learning to trust the process right now, to allow it to unfold naturally without trying to move it forward or perhaps force it forward. He's saying he's feeling restless, working out what to do, because he knows he wants to come in and have this conversation. So Knight of Wands is action, taking action or making adjustments to make things happen. So I feel there's going to be a conversation about the future, dreams coming true. Let me just get a card as well about the mission or the lesson that's being learned right now. Catalyst, okay? Your person has triggered your awakening and embraced the shift. So there's lots of things being healed in the connection. Lots of things that they are realizing because of each other. And also other people who can be connected. And this is something for you to know as well, that remember the catalyst, which is the karmic partner in your connection, triggers certain things in your person and within you as well to bring a healing in. So bless everything and rise, okay? And, you know, I don't know if you saw it, but this is to everyone. You know, I shared that little video the other day of that bird, okay, on the community post, that little bird. And the bird had got 10 years of suffering. And then it started being grateful, and it turned that into 10 days. 10 days of it changed in 10 days into magic. And the messages say thank you to God for everything. So even when you're struggling, thank God for what you're going through, because it's growing you, okay? Little bit, thank you for the donation, honey. Are there any messages from my angels and spirit guides? So what's the message coming through for you today from your angels and your spirit guides? What do you need to know? What's the message. So first message is release. Again, it's about what do you need to release. Now we've got a full moon coming up. So you can think about between now and the full moon, what do you need to release? What do you need to let go of? What do you need to heal in your own life? Or what do you need to move away from to feel stronger? So this can even be like negative thinking or thought patterns or even people, food, situations. So you've got perspective. So you may need to release a negative perspective or a different way of looking at things. The angels say trust and see beyond the illusion. So you just may need to release perhaps focusing on the physical world so much or what's happening and looking at things in a higher way. When you change your perspective, things start to shift, okay? And we've got the process, trust the process. So separation is an illusion. Your souls are always entwined. And that's what you need to know. Okay, so your souls are always entwined. Why? Because you are one soul, you and your person. So the separation you're going through, anything that's happening in the physical world, is always an illusion. So that may be what you are releasing or moving away from, that mindset of not being one or things being separate from you. Let's bring in another card for you. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? We've got the Lovers coming through. My heart chooses you. So remember, you choose. You have a choice. What you put your attention on, how you feel. Even if you feel like other people are affecting you, you have a choice how you feel about that. And needing to let go. You just need to let go. Your angels are saying, what do you need to let go of in August time? But it's okay to let go. It doesn't mean you're moving on. It means you are releasing the things that don't serve you to focus on peace. I hope that helps, okay? I think I've just seen Snowy come in as well. Has Snowy just come in there? I think I just saw Snowy. Yeah, Snowy's there. Snowy, honey, honestly, I know what you said earlier. I had a meltdown about my mum's foot spot. Like this little thing, this little like bowl thing that she put her feet in. And I had a clear out. It was only like a week or so after. And I put it in the recycling bin because it was like this plastic thing. And in the middle of the night, I woke up at like 3 a.m. having this screaming fit meltdown, and I went and got it out of the recycling bin. I was like, my mum's feet have been in this. I need to keep it because my mum's feet have been in it. So I know exactly what you mean. And I've got these little bobber things, you know, like these little flowers that bob in the window. And one fell out and smashed, and it was my mum's, and I had an absolute meltdown. You know, lucky George was there for me at the time, you know, my ex-boyfriend, and he was, you know, so supportive. But I was like, it was like the end of the world because this little plastic bobber thing had broke. So just allow yourself to feel. You're going to have moments where you go through that. You know, even last night, I was like having a little cry. So I really wish my mum was here to talk to. But she is still there, you know, she's always there. So just remember, you know, you're going to have these moments where it'll grip you and then you'll be okay. I hope that helps, okay? So we've got Tara, thank you so much for the donation, honey. Ben's feelings for me and messages acting distant. So what's going on with Ben? What's his emotion? Okay, what's his emotion right now? We've got, I feel so cold and alone without you by my side, although I would never admit this. Okay, so the reason why he's acting distant is because he feels cold and alone. Now he's put himself into that position. That's nothing to do with you and everything about him. So it's because he's afraid of opening up. He said, I feel like crap for how I've treated you and how things are between us right now. So you got the poo emoji there. So he's not feeling good about things. He may even be going to the toilet. You know, he may like have diarrhea, or he may be constipated a little bit. So he could be having bowel issues right now because he's processing things. And he's saying, yeah, I'm trying to overcome fears, doubts, nervousness and anxiety. So he wants to open up to you, but he feels nervous about it. He feels anxious about it. Because I feel like he may have done that in the past and he's been hurt and he's afraid of you rejecting him or pushing him away. And obviously he wouldn't do that. This has nothing to do with you. It's about his own insecurities. So I do feel there's something going on with his stomach that's affecting his digestive system. That's why the poo emojis come out there, because I feel it's affecting his bowels and the way he is going to the bathroom, okay? So what does he want you to know? So I feel you just got to give him time to move forward. He's saying explore. I long to examine every curve on your body, committing it to memory. I long to pull you into a secluded space and take you without hesitation, because you're irresistible to him. So that's how he's really feeling about you. He wants you. He desires you. So what's his next step? Okay. Yeah, is this real or am I imagining it? So right now he's kind of like thinking, is this too good to be true? I'm afraid of losing you. I don't want to be too emotional with you and then you shut me down in any way. So I feel we just got to give him time to move forward. Don't force or rush anything. Just allow things to unfold. I hope that helps, okay? So I've been on for an hour. I just need to go to the bathroom because obviously I'm dealing with ascension symptoms. I've put back in 2 minutes. It's probably wrong way round, but Angela will look after the chatterman. And then I'll be back for Lee's, okay? I won't be a second. Bear with me, guys, okay? Keep yourselves entertained in the chat. Just have a drink. Okay. Ah, that's better. Thank you, Angela, for looking after the chat for me. Okay, so I'm out of breath. Right. And I've been going through ascension symptoms, so if I have to go to the bathroom, I have to go to the bathroom, okay? We've got Liz, thank you for the donation. So Lee says, hi Liz, message from my Ellie, please, thank you. So what does he want you to know? What does he want you to know? Hey Lee, great to have you here, honey. Intuitive and sensitive. So he sees you as very intuitive, very sensitive, the Queen of Cups, someone very warm, loving, passionate, everything he wants really. So, the Queen of Cups is like the ultimate beautiful heart, and that's how he really does see you. He wants you to know that. What else does he want you to know? It's like he wants you to know how amazing you are. That's the first thing I've got coming through. What else is going on? Yeah, he's working on his finances, so he could be at work today. He's saying to you, what you want, I want too. I'm manifesting my way back to you. I'm working on my finances because I want to take good care of you. So what I'm connecting with is when he thinks about being with you, he thinks about being with you the right way. Looking after you, taking care of you, being able to pay bills and, do things like being the man of the house. That's what I see. And he said, I'm watching you when no one is looking. So even if he isn't communicating with you, he's watching you. That could be on social media, could be in some other way, but he is curious about what you're doing. So he's watching you and he wants to do it right with you. Let me bring in a midnight confession as well. What else do you need to know about this right now? Yeah, he's saying over and out, over and over. They give me the word over and out, though. It's like he wants to get something through to you. They give me fear. So he's saying every time I think of you, they give me fear over and over. It says one time with you will never be enough. I crave to have you endlessly. So he's saying it would just never be enough. It's like, in Twilight when Edward and Bella get married and Edward says something like, a lifetime wouldn't be enough or something like that, or these years wouldn't be enough, whatever it is. Let's start with forever, whatever he says. It's like it not being enough. That's how he feels about you. He can't get enough of you. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you for the donation, honey. Victor says, morning Liz, can I have any messages for my beautiful twin and a Keanu card, please? Of course. So let's get a Keanu card for you. Angela was watching over them. So what's the Keanu card for you today? What's the Keanu card coming through for you today? We've got be gentle. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with the situation. It says you don't know what other people are going through, so go easy on them. So I feel this is really a message to have compassion and empathy. And this is from the film A Walk in the Clouds in 95. So that may mean something to you. But A Walk in the Clouds, I feel this is perhaps going for a walk. Perhaps you're going to see messages in the clouds, signs in the clouds. You could see images in the clouds as well. And I feel it's also about the way you connect on the 5D. And you're a very gentle, compassionate person. So what does your twin want you to know? Just bear with me, my chat jumped up then, I think. No, there I am, okay. So what does your twin want you to know? We've got tugging. I crave the feeling of your fingers tangled in my hair, begging me for more. So I feel that he can feel you tugging at him. It's like that emotional tug, that pull. It's like a pull, not a tug, a pull. You're being pulled to each other. So he's having those dreams about being with you. What else does he want you to know? He's saying, yeah, scarcity mindset and the heavy burden. So that's the only thing that holds him back. He feels like he's got burdens and he needs to let go of those burdens. Now, there could also be something that's been healed around him between October and April in his life. I'm not talking about you and him. I'm talking about like in his life. He may need to release something. And this could be moving away from a specific place he lives. So when I'm connecting with this card for him, I'm feeling like he may be moving away from somewhere. Or he may be moving. So there could be a move coming in. And he's got to release the fear around that. So he could be moving. You may be aware of that. What else does he want you to know? He's saying to you, I've been thinking about the things you used to say. So he's been thinking about you very clearly. Maybe things you've said or things you've helped him to understand. And he's saying, I didn't deserve your love, but you gave it to me anyways. Isn't that beautiful? Because, you've given unconditionally. And he's saying, I'm so grateful for that I didn't deserve your love, but you gave it to me anyway. And that just blows his mind. So how is he feeling? So I feel he's going through some kind of move. Something's coming between now and October where he's moving in some way. There's some house move or change around his house. So he's saying, I want us to let go of the past. I want a new beginning with you. Now, this could also be something that happens around the new moon. Okay, so you may feel this or sense this around the new moon. So when's the new moon coming in? Obviously, we've got the full moon. The new moon's coming on the 23rd. So between now and the 23rd, there could be a new beginning coming in here. So what's his next action towards you? Yeah, he's saying enjoying the direction we're headed in. So I definitely feel that you are connecting in the 5D dreams. It's like you are together even though you're not physically together. And he's saying, I haven't let you go. So I feel it's more about the 5D connection right now than the 3D connection because he's dealing with some kind of move. I hope, and that could be making a move to you, bruv. I'm getting like a house move or a change around the home. I hope that helps, okay? And Joanne, thank you for the donation. Any message from DM today is current thoughts and emotions. So I just want to bring in, first of all, a little message for you. What do you need to know, first of all? Yeah, 10 of Cups, you're my dream come true. So that's how you feel about him and he feels that way about you. So what you need to know is it is reciprocated and you've got the union card there in this lifetime. So I feel that you're being shown in dreams or you have a dream soon that shows you you're going to be together. Because he could well be dreaming about this too. So he's saying, I feel cold and alone without you by my side, although I would never admit this. So he struggles to open up his feelings to you. But he's saying, we are soulmates. Our love is pure and true. You're the only one I want to mate with forever. So that's a huge sign about coming together. So it's like he's being shown in his dreams that you were meant to be. And this is what he wants you to know. So I feel the next step for you guys is these dreams. And I talk about vivid dreams in some readings coming up on the channel soon, where the dreams are going to get even more vivid. So even though there's not like physical communication, you feel you already are in physical communication because it's so intense on the 5D. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation. Message from Orlando and feelings about my message to him in reconciliation. So what's going on with him? Okay, how does he feel about you and what's going to happen? Are you going to reconcile? What's the guidance, please? Yeah, we've got the Chariot. Things are going to move forward, okay? Things have already been moving forward since July, even if it hasn't yet shown up in a physical way, okay? So we've got strength. He's restraining himself from something, though. So this is the August energy. So I feel he's waiting for the right time to move forward towards you, but you make him feel strong. So how does he feel about your messages? He feels strong in some way. Like you're helping him to feel strong. So it doesn't matter whether your message to him was a good message or something that brought things up that he needs to address. It's brought strength in. Like it's made him stand strong and say, I need to do something, or I need to take action, or I need to become stronger within myself. I need to do. It's like that's what he's realised from your message, that he needs to do something. It's like it's made him take a look at things in a different way. Yeah, he's saying, bite your lips and remember me, your kiss makes me melt infinitely. So it's also made him think about kissing you. Okay, because your lips make him melt infinitely, which means it's always and forever. So something's already shifting forward, okay? We've got these storms are blowing me back to you. So something is blowing him back to you. So there could be a storm. Okay, so that could be like a significant thing you see that shows you that he's coming to you. So when you're about to reconcile, there could be a storm. And it could be like an actual storm outside, or you may see a storm in a film or a show or on social media, but I feel it's going to be significant. You know, it's like there is a storm coming in the UK. We just see if it says on here, okay? Not that it matters, but I just thought, yeah, it says exceptional storm. Straight away, it's on there. Exceptional storm flourish triggers major travel disruption as 90-mile-an-hour wind. So I think that's in Scotland or somewhere. But, you know, even seeing something like that is a sign that he's being pulled back to you. So these storms are blowing him back to you. So I feel you've just got to be patient, okay, because he's coming. I hope that helps, okay. Patricia Bazari, thank you for the milestone, honey. Alice, what do the angels want me to know for August? And what will happen between now and Christmas? Have a wonderful day, and the same to you as well. So what's the message coming through for you for August? What's going to happen in August? It's already in Manchester. Oh, so, I mean, it's like raining here, but I don't think it's like a storm. I think it's in Scotland. But, I mean, we've got like, it's raining, but it's not like a storm. Not that I know of anyway. I think it's in Scotland, but you've got it in Manchester. Wow. So we got Revelation. So what's coming up? Sorry, this is for Patricia. What's coming up in August is Revelations. Understanding, awareness, awakenings, aha moments. And also, this could be to do with revelations in the Bible. I know it sounds strange, but you may start seeing things and thinking, wow, that it's end times, or something is coming. You know, like these storms, for example, it's a sign of end times, isn't it? You know, something's shifting. So it's like you're coming to realizations about many things, and you're becoming wiser, stronger. So I feel that's what you are going through in August. You're becoming more aware of how absolutely intuitive and spot on their intuition is. So what else is coming? Yeah, we've got runner. Your person runs from love, not from you. So he may still be running in August time, but he's not running from you. He's running from himself, and he's realizing lots of things. Because like August is going to be a time of growth and learning and understanding. We've got, I want to tell you all of my secrets, but my fears are getting in the way. So the full moon may be actually activating this. I want to tell you everything. I want to come to you. I want to open up. I want to share my secrets with you, but fear's in the way. I see all the signs like you. The angels are guiding me back to you. So I feel that he's definitely seen signs around the full moon, and it's making him want to come forward. However, I feel he's still running right now. Okay, so what's coming in between now and Christmas time? So what's happening between now and Christmas time? Okay, so we've got new beginning. There you go. So the new beginning is coming in between now and Christmas time. This could also be significant to the new year as well. We've got divine timing. There you go. Trust that whatever is meant to be cannot be withheld from you. So I definitely feel something is shifting, more moving towards Christmas time. Again, you know, I've connected with the energy of December to April, but I feel more moving towards Christmas time than August time. So, but again, you're aware everything is in divine timing. It's about you being at peace with the journey, the way you're helping others. You know, so what else is happening between now and Christmas? I said a lot of things I didn't mean. I was triggered. Please forgive me. So there could be an opportunity to forgive someone. This is not necessarily a person either. This could be someone in your life. Someone who's perhaps said things to you and hurt you. And there could be some kind of reconciliation there. So this could be with a friend, a family member. I am the happiest when we are together. You light me up like no other. And there you go. So sun, happiness. So there could be some times to come together between now and Christmas time. And there could be an apology. This may resonate with you, with your person, but I feel this could be someone else. I hope that helps, okay? We got Jay, thank you for the donation. Message from Kay from work. What does Kay from work want you to know? we've got Hermit doing a lot of deep thinking right now. So he's in Hermit mode. So he may not be coming forward towards you because he's doing some processing. And he's thinking about you and his life. So yeah, he feels a bit foolish around you. So he said, I feel like a clown. And it says for letting you down, I was acting foolishly, but I'm not actually connecting with it that way. I feel like he feels like a fool when he's around you, like a clown, like he makes a fool of himself. So he's afraid of like doing something wrong or acting foolish, like he just feels silly. Well, and that could be stumbling over his words, not being able to open up in some way to you. So what's he going to do? Because obviously you know he's got feelings for you. I'm taking control, okay, of our destiny. So he does feel perhaps like you're his destiny. This is, I'm not saying you definitely are his destiny, but this is how he feels when he connects with you. So he's saying, okay, I'm going to take control. I'm going to do something, even if I feel like a clown. You're the only one that makes me feel this way. You're the only one that makes him feel like a clown. Like he bumbles over his words or he falls over. Like, when you perhaps walk in front of someone and fall over. That's how he sees himself when he's around you. When I close my eyes, you're all I see, so I feel he's dreaming about you as well. So he does want to take some kind of move towards you. So just have faith in that. You make him feel nervous and, anxious. So you have an effect on him. Patricia, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, I have a message from A. So what does A want to say to you? How is he feeling right now? Big welcome to everyone who's in the house as well. I'm sending you so much love. It's great to be back on live. He's heartbroken without you by his side. This pain is torture. So he's missing you as much as you're missing him. He's feeling the pain and the no contact or in separation as much as you are. So he's in pain too. So you can also connect with him telepathically. You can feel him right now. Can you hear me too? And I feel you're definitely connecting with him in that way. So you'll feel his energy. You'll feel and sense him all around you, even though you may not be in physical communication. What else does he want you to know? He's saying to you, improving myself. He's working on himself. Between now and September, he's working on himself, and then there's going to be a movement. So there could be like little or no contact during August time because he's working on improving himself. This could be his diet, his looks, as in the gym, trying to make himself feel better. I'm not saying he needs to improve his looks, but he feels like I need to work on my body or I need to work on this, or maybe he feels tired, so he needs to have more sleep, or he could be busy with work, or he's working on himself in some way, and then I feel he's going to move towards you. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, can you just let me know what's going on with the donation, please, between Patricia and someone joining the Angel family, because it's been deleted. I've got some deleted donations. Okay, and I don't know why. Okay, so can you just let me know what's going on there, please? They've probably been deleted by accident. Okay, because remember, you've got to understand when there's a lot of people in the chat, and moderators are moderating. Sometimes you can click on things by accident. So if anything like that's happened, we do apologise. Okay, it's one of them things. But I'm not sure what's going on there. So whomever, I can't see. I can see someone's joined the Angel family as well, but I can't see who it is. I'll show you what I mean. Just says welcome to the. I can't see who's joined. So whoever's joined there, thank you so much. Okay. Snowy says, I have Anuru watching with me. Oh, and Angela sending lots of love to you as well. To Anuru. I hope I've said it right. And to all the other carrot mummies and daddies. So Angela sending big loves and kisses. I've got Angels. The next donation I can see is from Angel Fire. So Angel Fire, great name by the way. Thank you for the donation. Will he move in with me this year? Will he move in with you this year? Will he move in with you this year? Well, the most important thing, first of all, is for you to focus on self-love. Because when you're feeling content and satisfied with where you are and what you have, then you don't need him to move in with you to feel satisfied. So I'm actually getting an energy of between now and September, you working on you. So I don't feel it's going to happen before September, if it's going to happen this year. I'm looking for my timing deck and it's here. Okay, let's bring in it. Is he going to move in with you this year? Is he going to move in with you this year? Now, if it comes out and it's a no, it doesn't mean he's not going to. It means it just may not be ready to happen this year. But I feel that it's not going to happen until after September, if it does happen this year. You've got to relax about this. It says the spirits are helping let go of questions for now. So they're not giving me a yes or a no because you've got to release it. And what that means is relax about it and think it doesn't matter whether he does or he doesn't. I'm okay anyway. I'm content. I've got everything I need. I feel you were sorted out financially. So it's not like you need him to move in with you this year. You're wanting to. So instead, just be content with where you are and let the journey unfold, relax, and then, you know, when you are at peace with things, it's very likely that's when he'll move in. And I can't answer it because it's something you're learning. You're learning to relax about it right now and allow it to unfold. I hope that helps, okay? And that's the way the angels work. You know, if you're learning a lesson, I can't give you the answer because you're learning to surrender and be at peace with the outcome. But the fact that you've got the nine of Pentacles is a huge sign of contentment. You know, and this is at home as well. It's about you enjoying life and being okay with exactly where you are, no matter what. So it's showing you you're in your power. Palami, thank you for the donation. Hi, Sunshine. I have an angel message regarding our situation. And obviously, I did reply to your email this morning. I'm so sorry you're going through it, honey. But, you know, you're not alone. You've got Archangel Michael around you, giving you strength right now, giving him strength right now. You feel his presence around you anyway. So what I'm feeling is this is about you feeling the presence of Archangel Michael with you, giving you strength. But you need to connect with him, you know, with R in the 5D. It's not the right time. Remember a while ago we connected and I said, connect with him in other ways until it's the right time instead of trying to communicate or make something happen. Because there's a new beginning on the horizon here. And he's going through a big shift in his own life right now. So what's the lesson he's learning? What's the lesson he's learning right now? And what's the lesson that you're learning? So his lesson is to disengage. Okay, it says they are shifting, give them space and time. That's exactly what he needs. He needs space and time because he's shifting. He's gone through a huge thing. So he's got to adjust, okay? And your message is, look at this, exactly what I've just said. And this is exactly what I emailed to you, the 5D realm. Okay, it says your souls are exchanging energies in the higher planes. So you don't need to be in physical communication right now. It's not about that. It's not needed because the presence is always there. So you've got to let go and start focusing on you and focus on a new beginning. What is true inner feelings, any messages from Fiona is trying to fix me. And she really will. Okay, I know it sounds silly to some, but Angela's my bestie. Okay, I don't know what I'd do without her, honestly. So she will help, she really will. So what's his deep feelings for you? And it will get better because there's a new beginning coming in. But you must let go of trying to engage with him right now because he needs to disengage, okay? So I ache for the way we were. And I know you do too. And he will be going through all these feelings about the way it was, you know, the way it was before his accident and all of that. I've been thinking about the things you used to say. So you're heavily on his mind. You've just got to let him process all of this. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Guided by the Universe. Thank you for being here, honey. This for Yashi. My DM accepted by request on Snap any messages. So don't rush in. Don't rush in with a message. Don't snap him. Don't just let him breathe it in, sit with it all, and then let him make his move. Okay? And don't go over the top on your stories either. You know, thinking, I'm going to post this so we can watch it, or I'm going to post this so we can see it. Just be relaxed in how you approach this, okay? But it's amazing he accepted you on there. So you inspire great things in me. So what you're putting on your stories right now may be inspiring great things in him. Doesn't matter whether he's watched them yet or he's about to. You inspire him. So make sure you're putting inspiring things on your Snapchat story. Or if he messages you, it's inspiring him in some way. Okay, so I feel you've just got to allow him to step into his Emperor power. And this is also about you've inspired him. So you've requested him on Snap and he accepted. And that inspired him. It reminded him how powerful the connection is. Now you've got to let him make the next move. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation. Hannah's any message from Gabriel today? What's the message coming through for you from Gabriel today? We've got, I didn't deserve your love, but you gave it to me anyways. And that's such a beautiful message. You know, that came through also from Victor's twin. So I didn't deserve your love. And that means they know they've hurt you, messed you around. This is also a collective message, I feel. So, you know, it's like the masculine collective saying, I didn't deserve your love because of this, this, and this. But you gave it to me anyway. And they're very grateful for that. They're saying thank you to that, okay? So what else does Gabriel want you to know? Gabriel's saying to you, you are irresistible to me. I want to explore this connection. I long to pull you into a secluded space and take you without hesitation. So he dreams of taking control of the situation. This card's moving as well, but he's also finding you irresistible, giving me fear. And that can also bring up fear. But he wants to embrace this. He wants to embrace you. I long to wake up next to you with our bodies still intertwined. So he definitely dreams about being with you, waking up with you, spending time with you. That's how he's feeling about you. Okay, so what's going on with the journey? What's going on with the journey? We've got, karma review. Things are shifting. Jesus is assisting here, saying focus on the heart. Trust the love. Trust what you feel inside. Have compassion, empathy, work on the fruit of the Spirit. Because I feel he's going through a life review and he's shifting. I hope that helps, okay? Sylvia, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from Ronaldo? What's his energy? So what's Ronaldo's energy towards you or in this situation right now? We both know the truth, marriage is in the cards for me and you. So he wants to commit to you. He wants to marry you. That's what he sees in the future. And that's the energy he's in. I need to do something. I need to make a commitment to you. Or I need to move this forward in some way. We've got 9 of Swords, self-sabotaging and nightmare. So he may have a nightmare and he wakes up and you could have moved on with someone else in this dream he's had. Okay, and he knows he's been sabotaging things. So I feel like he's been having sleepless nights. Fear coming up in his dreams and his nighttime energy. So setbacks and differences. So ultimately what's going on with him is he's in a lot of pain. Because of his situation, because he sabotaged things with you, or there's been setbacks, or maybe there's been differences between you, and differences could be the differences between you, or that you've had like some difference of opinion, or some misunderstanding. But he knows that regardless, he's going to end up with you, and that's what I feel I need to share with you today. So it's not really even about what his energy is. It's about what's happening, what's being planned by the universe and how he feels. And he feels like you're going to get married and you have a future together. That's what you need to be aware of. So I want to bring in a message for you. Okay, what's the message coming through for you? What's the message coming through for you? 9 of Wands. The pain only makes me stronger. So this is about you being strong. This is about you being powerful. So not giving up on things, knowing that wherever you go through, it makes you stronger and you're ready to drop the burden. So let go of the burden of perhaps wondering what he's doing or how he's feeling, or just let things unfold and remember your power, because you're the one he intends to marry. You're the end result, okay? He likes it and he's going to put a ring on it. That's the message. It doesn't matter what his situation is. I hope that helps, okay? Palami, thank you for the donation. It's for Alicia. So thank you for donating there for Alicia, honey. Hi, Liz, may I have an update with my twin? It's my birthday this week. Any info on how he's doing? Happy birthday, honey. So what do you need to know? We've got Page of Cups, message of love. So you could well receive a message from him on your birthday. Now, if he doesn't come directly as a happy birthday, which I feel it could, he could send you some kind of message through music. Okay, so you're definitely going to receive a birthday message in some way, shape or form. So let's just connect a bit more to see if it's going to be a direct message from him. Okay. I will return to you someday. Your divine grace enchants me. So I feel you've just got to be patient. He definitely wants to send you a birthday message. And he is going to return to you somehow, some way, someday, because you're the Empress. Just be patient with how it comes in. Okay. Because it could well be an actual message coming to your phone, or it's going to be a song. I hope that helps, okay? Sophia, thank you for the donation. Our connection with A and messages from him. So what's going on with the connection with A right now? Big welcome to everyone who's here today. Sending you lots of love. Thank you for being here. 10 of Cups, contentment and joy. So the connection is headed towards union. That's what you both feel when you are connecting with each other's energy, thinking of each other. You want the same things. You bring contentment and joy into each other's lives, okay? So how is he feeling right now? He's saying turn it around. So if he's avoided the connection, it was only because it was scary for him to be vulnerable. And he's coming out of that. So I feel there's going to be some kind of movement soon, because it's in reverse. So I feel where he's avoided you, or not because he doesn't want you there, but because he's really avoiding his own feelings, that's turning around, okay? So he said, I still can't seem to tell you why. I wish I could give you my heart. So he's still struggling with being open and vulnerable And that's why I may have avoided you or avoided the connection or avoided things. So he said, I wish I could give you my heart. I just can't seem to tell you why. So it's like he wants to give you his heart. He's just afraid, he's feeling vulnerable. So what's the message from the angels? We've got strength. Just find strength right now and be okay where you are because he is on his way. I hope that helps, okay? Bina, thank you for using your milestone, honey. Hi, Liz, do you see me buying my own house anytime soon? Or are you going to buy your own house anytime soon? What flew out there? This may keep you up at night, or you may have negative thoughts about it or stress. So I feel if you just give your worries or concerns about this to heaven, then it will all unfold. Because it may be right now that you're just worried about it too much or overthinking it, and that's causing a block. So are you going to buy your own house anytime soon? I don't feel it'll be until after September. We've got consider, think carefully before going for it. So you may just need to think more because, and remember, if something isn't moving into place, it's because you're being protected or redirected. So there could be something else coming. Okay, so I do see this coming, just not yet. Perhaps you just need to think about it a bit more before rushing into anything. Could I also ask what my DM's current feelings for me are? I somehow don't feel him around me anymore and I'm no longer obsessed with him. That's about surrender. Doesn't mean there's anything wrong. Okay, it means things are actually aligning in the right direction. He said, I'm the happiest when we are together. You light me up like no other. So he knows you bring happiness into his life. You're his warmth, okay? And he's saying to you, we are both breaking out of the runner chaser phase. So that's why it's happening that way. Our reunion is close. So actually, the way what you're feeling, you're saying, I don't feel him around me anymore. I'm no longer obsessed with him. It's because you're breaking out of the runner chaser phase. That's amazing. It's saying your reunion is coming. So just have faith right now. I hope that helps, okay? Mayra, thank you for the donation. Any message from Travis today? So what does Travis want you to know today? We've got, I'm just indecisive about the next steps I need to take. I'm trying to figure this out. So he's at crossroads. Wants to make a move, wants to make a choice, wants to make a decision, but isn't quite sure how or what to do. So you're being guided to give it time and have faith. Okay, illumination and growth. He's going through a lot of change right now. He's being illuminated. He's seeing things differently. Remember, you're the happiness, your power. Okay, so just have faith that he's going to make the right decision that leads him to you. Okay, we've also got, I know my words have cut you like knives. So he's apologising for the past things he's said or the things he's done that have hurt you. I'm sorry for that. No, it's cut you like a big knife. And look what he's got there, a big knife. So I feel there could also be an apology coming in for the way he's treated you or the things that have happened. And he's saying to you, yeah, your divine grace enchants me. You're the empress. So just believe in yourself. I hope that helps, okay? I think Victor's just messaged me about the erased donation. So thank you, Victor. Let me just bring this up. Oh, it was for Shelley, okay? Any messages from Shelley's DM? This is for Shelley. Any messages from her DM and divine guidance, please? She was the one who also joined the membership. So sorry, no worries at all. So Shelley, welcome to the family, honey. Thank you for being here. So message from the divine in your DM. So first of all, what do the angels want you to know? What's the message? And thank you for joining as a member, honey. We've got humility. So I feel this is just about you breathing through things, taking your time, not rushing anything, knowing your worth, staying humble. You know who you are. You know, it's about you realising and recognising your own truth, taking your time. So you're awaiting results, but you've got to take your time. So I feel something is being manifested for you. Something is happening. You just need to give it a little bit more time. And you may be thinking of your person because you're not communicating or you're not together right now. And I feel like that's what's being manifested. That may be what you're awaiting. So you may be awaiting communication or something to shift forward or change. And that's what's coming. You've just got to be yourself, breathe and take your time. So what does your person want you to know? We've got, yeah, silky smooth. I imagine running my hands all over every inch of your bare skin. Okay, and I feel that things are about to become silky smooth. So what I'm feeling is it's like the journey is going to get easier for you. Things are about to shift in your favour. And he does think about touching your skin. It's silky smooth to him. Yeah, feeling restless. So he may well be having sleepless nights. He may be feeling restless at night, overthinking about the steps he knows he needs to take because he wants to adjust things between you. So you're awaiting results and something is shifting. So you may even receive communication or something that is going to happen over the next 3 weeks or 3 months at the latest. Yeah, I can admit he's chickened out on opening up and being intimate with you. So he's checking out of things before and he's going to rectify that. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donation, honey. Wonderful to see you. Great to see you too, honey. May I get a message from Frank in his silence and advice? So what's going on right now in this journey? What's going on? So we've got stable. He's trying to get stable. Again, this is what I've told you before. You know, that he's working on finances, work, coming up as the King of Pentacles. He's focused on his job. He's focused on sorting himself out, becoming stable. That's what his focus is on now. It's not on you right now because he has to get himself together. And I'm really glad that card's come out because that just really resonates with all the messages we've been connecting with him lately. I see all the signs just like you do. The angels are guiding me back to you. So he's seen signs about you. When he's out and about in his day, whatever he's doing, he's seen all the signs just like you see the signs. Okay, so what's the lesson you're learning right now? So you're learning to remember that love always finds a way and it will prevail in the end. So you're going to have your happy ever after. It's just in divine timing. You're the queen. I love that this card's come up for you. Remember, you know, I did a little reading the other day. Not a reading. I pulled a card and I put the music on Rise by Katy Perry because what I actually did when I got this deck was shuffle the cards and this is the card that came out. That's why I didn't do a card pull because I wasn't intending to even share the card. I just thought, I'll pull a card and see what comes out. And this card came out and I thought, wow, you know, this is such an embodiment right now of what everyone's feeling. So it says, sit on your throne and recognize your worth and value. And that's what you are learning right now, Anne. You're learning to know your own worth and value, and therefore you won't chase him. A new beginning is coming, a fresh start is on the horizon. So you're going to have faith in that right now. You know, he's saying to you, I'm trying to get stable, and I'm seeing the signs about you. That's what he wants you to know. I hope that helps, okay? Fatima, thank you for the donation. Can I know where I lived in my previous life? Okay, where did you live in a previous life? Well, let's connect with the past life cards and see what came in. So where did you live in a past life that may be affecting this life? We've got authority figures and we've got imprisonment or slavery. So there could have been some kind of prison. So you could have been in prison or in slavery in a past lifetime that's affecting this life, which means if you are feeling like in this life you're breaking free from things, you are standing your ground, speaking your truth, speaking up for what you believe in, moving into authority in your own life. That's why. So I don't feel it's like you need to know about a specific place as in like a country. It's more about the environment you're in. So you're in some kind of prison or you're enslaved in some way. And that could have been through an authority figure. Okay, so an authority figure put you into that position. And in this life, you're choosing to be the authority figure, to break free of anything that could imprison you or make you feel stuck in your life. So I don't mean like an actual prison place in this life. I mean more like a mental prison or a physical place that you feel you're breaking free. So I feel that's what you need to know about this life. Okay, and that's the way I channeled it, what's affecting this life. Okay, because you will have had many, many, many lives, but this particular life is connected with that. I hope that helps, okay? Antoinette, thank you for the donation. How will my connection with them change now that I got fired and we don't work together? Is he still coming to see me? I actually feel it will benefit the connection. Okay, it will benefit the connection because now there's no work in the way. Things can shift in a different direction. So first of all, you can be yourself. You can be yourself out of that work environment. Not that you weren't being yourself in that work environment, but it's more about you being able to, be your authentic self, show who you are, wear what you want to wear and be who you want to be. So I feel it's you actually operating in your authentic power. And it feels like there may still be conflict or conflict will be resolved. So there could also be some conflict. Let me just get a clarifier on what this conflict is. Okay, so what's this conflict card about? And this could even be that you're conflicted about this, perhaps worrying that you're never going to see him again or it's going to create some block or delay. Yeah, we've got release. So you just need to release the fear. So I feel this conflict isn't actually conflict between you and him. It's conflict in your head about what's going to happen next that you need to release. So I feel it's just about having faith that things are going to move in the right direction. So we're going to connect directly with the journey. Okay, so I feel it's happened for the right reason. Remember, being fired is actually rejection that redirects you. So it's not rejection at all. It's moving you towards something better. So we've got, same card coming out, conflict and competition. So you're going to move out of this energy. So what I feel is going to change is there won't be any conflict anymore or competition around work. So I feel it's actually benefiting your connection because you won't have the same issues affecting the connection. So I'm seeing it in a positive way. So how is he feeling about you? Sometimes I feel unworthy of the love and passion you've given to me. So it doesn't matter how you've given it to him, whether it's been through the 5D, through a look, it doesn't matter. He feels unworthy. And he's saying, my mind, body, my heart and soul is on fire for you. And they give me the word bind. So I feel he feels bound to you. So is he still coming to see you? I feel the answer is yes, okay, but it's like when or how or what's going to happen. We've got, there's a decision being made around September. I'm looking over there for these cards and I've already got them here. Okay, is he going to come and see you? Okay, I feel it's going to be after September. We've got maybe, keep pushing through, you can turn it around. So I feel if you turn your thoughts around and recognise it's all happening for the right reasons, things are going to start shifting around September. So he could well come and see you around September. But there's going to be a decision made and, something's going to happen. Some kind of strength in communication coming in, some kind of truth coming out around that time. I hope that helps, okay? Radu, thank you for the donation. Please a message from DM and our connections. This is for Radu Maria. So what's going on with the connection? Okay, we've got Four of Swords, a lot of healing taking place right now, a lot of reflection happening, recovery. It's like a timeout. So if there's a timeout between you right now, if you're not communicating, there's some kind of delay, it's happening for the right reasons. And I feel that could also be happening over the next 4 months. Well, they're saying 4 months or 4 weeks, but I feel that something big happening around December. So 4 months is like the furthest timeline out for this healing process. So listen to your intuition. You're meant to be. You know that inside. You know you're meant to be. He knows it too. Okay, they know it too. So we are meant to be. My intuition is telling me that. There's just some kind of healing taking place right now and recovery to move you into alignment with each other. So what else is your person saying to you? We've got, I just want to feel your kiss against my lips. So that's really what your person is dreaming about. That's what they want with you, to kiss you and to connect with you in that way. So something has been shifted to make that happen. Okay, so listen to your intuition. You get one more card. What's the kind of dark thing that's in the way? Or we've got, pamper, self-care, cleanse. So there needs to be this time. So the darkness is released through self-love, self-care, and giving back to you. So releasing and cleansing yourself, that's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Palami, thank you for the donation, honey. It's for blessings. Thank you for donating for others. So beautiful. So blessings. Where's blessings message then? It's for blessings. Can anyone see where? Oh, there it is, okay. No, that's something else. Can anyone please see blessings question? Or can you please let me know in the chat what blessings question is? Or blessings if you're here. Okay, or Palami, if you can please put me blessings question in. Because I can't see it. I can see you communicating with other people in the chat, but I can't see your actual question. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Ling. Okay. So blessing says, hi Liz, what do you see for my husband and I? What do you see for our husband and I? And if he's going to get a better job that would allow us to comfortably pay our bills and go on vacations like we used to before 2020. So, something's happening around September. So, again, we got this card coming out just. So, it flew out just. It's just flown out. So, it just shows how the universe and the angels bring through guidance for everyone. You just have to take it, even if it's not directly for you. Okay, so there's going to be a shift or something happening around September that's going to bring beneficial things in, because you feel there's a divide between you right now. So it feels like it's not even necessarily about the money, even though this is connected with money. It feels like you've let something get in the way, and it's probably money, of the connection. It's like you feel divided. So I feel the message is to work on the connection, that even with the issues with money. And it's like you may even not perhaps feel like there is a delay or a divide in that way, but I'm seeing it very clearly. It's like the angels want you to be very kind and loving and gentle with each other again. And because even if you're feeling okay, I feel like he's feeling like a bit of a failure in some way. So he wants to talk and tell you how he truly feels. So I feel this message is really about talking clearly to each other and perhaps letting him know that, yeah, you want him to get a job, or it's a better paid job or something to change financially, which I feel will change from September. There's some opportunity coming in for that to happen around September, but I feel it's about you actually letting him know that you love him regardless, because I feel that he's feeling a bit like a failure. And I know that you're not seeing him that way, but that's how he's feeling inside, okay? Because he feels like he can't provide right now or give you what you want. So we've got passion. Bring the passion back in. Bring the fire for life back in. And I feel when you do that, you're going to put a spark in him again. He's going to feel that spark in him again. That'll make him want to go out and get something sorted. So if you can bring that spark back in now. So I'm not saying you've lost the spark. It just may not be as sparky as it was because it feels like he's feeling like a bit of a failure. Okay, so what else do we need to know? Yeah, this pain is killing me too. It's hurting him too. Okay, the fact that he can't take you out and do things he wants to do with you. So let's kiss and make up. There it is. So not that you're falling out, but it feels like there is a bit of a divide. And we've got, I should have done things differently. So he is in regret about certain things. He knows if he'd done things differently, you may not be in this situation. So I feel it's about having compassion. And you're saying, I'm so tired of being supportive. He's been the one that's been pulling away. Yeah, because he feels like a failure. It's not because he's doing it because he doesn't, it's not coming from a nasty place. It's like his ego has been bruised. His masculine ego has been bruised. And I know you're saying you're tired of being supportive, but he feels like he's failing you. That's why he's pulling away. So you've got to bridge that gap before it gets even bigger. Okay, that's the message coming through. I hope that helps. Okay, but I do feel something's going to turn around from September. GR, thank you for the donation. Raise intentions towards me, will he reach out? So what's going on, okay? We've got Two of Cups, divine partnership. So the connection is still very strong. Okay, so it's still a divine partnership. Whether you've been questioning it or not, it's still what it was. In other words, it's a twin flame dynamic, okay? Which you know. So this is about you being very strong and independent. So it's not like you've just been waiting around. You've been working on you. You've been perhaps dealing with things at work. You've been focusing on your independence. And you've been proud of what you've been achieving as well. And I feel he's aware of that. Okay, so it's like he's been seeing you glowing up in some way. Now, he is the Emperor, so I feel the big message coming through is to know that he is your divine masculine, because I don't know if you've been questioning this, but it's coming through very clearly in this reading. There is good news coming through, and he is miserable without you. So I do feel he is going to reach out. Let me just see about, I feel like I need to share with you more in this message that he is your twin, or he is the one you are destined to be with. So is he going to reach out? We've got the Lovers. He can't stay away from you. Okay? And he's going to come out of his head. So it feels like he's been all in his head about you. He's going to come out of that. So I do feel he is going to reach out. You're probably thinking when. Okay, let's see if we can get timing around it. Do we have a when for when he's going to reach out? We've got next month. Well, look at that. We've got next month. Oh my goodness me. Next month, September. Well, it is September next month. I've got Angel Month. So next month in September, he's going to reach out to you and something's going to happen. Got Angel Bump. She couldn't get a clearer message, could you? Next month in September. There you go. Okay, hope that helps. Donna Harvey, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. Are there any messages from Mark today? So what's going on with Mark today? Okay, I'm coming up for 2 hours. I'm going to have another toilet break in a minute. We've got death transition. Something is changing and shifting between the two of you. So there is a big transition taking place right now. And he wants you to know that, okay? What else is going on? He's saying, I am willing to do whatever it takes. I'm ready to commit to you. You've got Cupid's arrow there. So he knows he's going to do whatever it takes. Very powerful. What else does he want you to know? So that's the transition that's happening. And the pain of being without you is killing him too. I feel October's going to be a turning point. Okay, big turning point. Let's see what you're learning right now. What are you learning right now? New beginning ahead. And ever after, you're going to have your happy ever after. The new beginning that's coming in is going to bring in a happy ever after. It says a fresh start is on the horizon. Love always finds a way to prevail in the end. I want to bring you a message through music as well. Let's actually do what the songs mean, Oracle. So what does the song mean that you're hearing? They are healing addictions, toxic habits, or toxic behaviour. So again, this is to do with the karmic things he's releasing. So I'm not necessarily saying he's got an addiction. This is the things that I feel that, this is family things that they could be addicted to or dealing with. So he's still sorting out that. I hope that helps, okay? And I know obviously you're very connected with music, as you know. I shared that The Show Must Go On last night from Celine Dion, even though it's Queen. And, I would have shared the Queen version, but that just popped up and I thought it was just so powerful, because Celine was singing it, and I thought it just gave more essence of the divine feminine energy, if that makes sense. But obviously I do much prefer the Queen version, and Freddie Mercury rocks, that's all I'm going to say. Okay, but yeah, the show must go on, and that's how it is. We keep going on. I just want to bring you an angel message, and Donna as well. Grace, just be with grace with everything you're doing. Just be at peace with what you're doing. Focus on being in harmony and flow and patience and kindness and compassion. The show must go on. And that's the thing, we get knocked down. It's like, we get broken. But we have to keep fighting on. We have to keep going, don't we? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Will C try to talk to me in person? Is he going to try and talk to you in person? I feel that you've got to breathe and relax about this, because he may be a little bit afraid of what your reaction will be. Okay, let me just read the rest of your message. Feel like he wants to say so much but remains quiet. I feel that's because he feels he's hurt you and he's afraid of you having these walls up. Okay, I've been thinking so much of him lately, especially with his dad passing. So his dad's passed, that's a huge thing, because obviously that will be showing him life is short and he needs to live for himself. Yeah, emotional mastery. He's trying to get the strength right now to come forward. So he's feeling very emotional. And this could be about his dad. It could be just feeling emotional in general. So he's mastering that. Okay, and I feel what I'm connecting with this card, because I'm not saying that you've got barriers and walls up. What I'm feeling is, I feel that he's so afraid that if he comes to you and looks into your eyes, he's going to lose it. Okay, because you're the one that he can't hide from. So I feel when he looks into your eyes, all the walls he's perhaps putting up within his own self are going to come down, because he's trying to be strong right now. And I feel that he's trying to master that, to say, I am strong enough to be able to look into your eyes without losing it. When I say losing, I mean like crying or getting emotional. He's trying to master that so he can have a conversation with you. And this is coming because the relationship is there that you both want. So furthest timeline out for this relationship is June next year. But I feel this moving forward way before then. So the message for you is to let your barriers down, let your walls down. Don't take anything personally or get defensive about anything. Not that I feel you would, but it's coming through for a reason. He's trying to master the strength right now to be able to come and have to reconnect with you, to have a conversation and reconnect with you without losing it. I hope that helps, okay? City Cat, thank you for the donation. Hi, it's great to see you. Hope you're well. Can I please have a message from my DM? What would you like to tell me? Thanks. Thank you for being here, honey. So what's the message coming through? Choosing you feels so right. So what he's saying is he feels right with you. I know you're the right person for me, and I know I have to make a decision to choose you. Now, it's never about choosing you, it's about choosing the self. So he knows he's got to choose himself, which leads to you. But he may come across in the physical world like it's a decision where he chooses you. And he's saying it feels so right to do that. So he's recognizing choosing himself, which leads to you, is the right thing to do. So there's clearly a decision that needs to happen. Okay, so what is causing a problem with that is power. He's got to step into his masculine power to make that decision, to take action, to step into power, to become dominant in this connection. And you're allowing him to do that, because I feel like if you allow him to do that, he'll come to you. He may knock on your door. He may turn up at your house. Okay, so you've got to give him time to step into his masculine power. And yeah, he's definitely going to come back in. Let's kiss and make up. Give it time, okay? This could come in within the next 6 weeks. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Zainab, thank you for the donation, honey. What was Gerard's intentions after reaching out but not saying much? Just, hi, if I'm okay after a month from no contact, will he reach out again in a better way that he can express himself? Well, please understand this. If he sent you a hi, to him, that's a huge thing. It took a lot of strength and confidence to even send that message. And you're perhaps thinking, is that it? Is that all it is? But for him, it was a huge thing. It was a way in because he didn't know how you were going to react to him, respond to him. So he just went with something really small so he didn't look like a fool or get hurt. Okay, so instead of expecting more, just be okay with where things are. So it's about you knowing you've got to be the Empress. You're coming up in the reverse there. So this may be that you've been perhaps a little bit cold towards him, or maybe a little bit defensive because it wasn't everything you thought it would be. So I feel you're being guided to let go of expectations about how you think he should reach out to you. Because the changes are real, they're happening. He said, I'm no longer the person you remember, I'm changing. I'm the happiest when I'm with you, you light me up, and I want to tell you that I want to make your dreams come true. So what I'm feeling is there is going to be more communication, but you can't force or rush the way it happens. And understand that he is transforming and changing. He's trying his best to open up. He's trying his best to be better. But the expectation is putting you into a cold version of the Empress. It's like defences up or barriers, being a bit cool. So you've just got to be the natural you, no matter what he's saying or not saying. He is motivated to do this. He does want to take action. So I do feel he will reach out again. Whether it's in a better way is really up to you. Which means don't have any expectations or be cold or cool with him if he's just saying hi. He's trying to find a way in. I hope that helps, okay? Stella, thank you for the donation. Message from angels in my DM, please. I've been thinking about him lately and I miss him. So what's the message from your DM right now? What's going on with him? Heavy burdens. He's carrying around burdens. This may be why you're thinking about him lately because you can sense he's carrying a lot around. He feels burdened. He's saying, you're light. So your light right now is really powerful to him because it's helping him to move away from his darkness. So he's saying, your light breaks through my darkest hour. So I feel like he's going through a bit of a dark night of the soul. And this may continue until October when he's able to release his burdens. So he's got burdens. So this could be burdens at work. It could be financial burden. It could be family stuff he's going through. And I feel that that's going to be burnt away around October. Keep sending him light and love, whether you're doing that through the 5D or in some other way, because it will really help him, okay? What else is going on? That's why you've been feeling him and sensing him. Yeah, we've got ruminating over the past. So he's also thinking about the past. You may be thinking about the past. You may be constantly on each other's mind. What else is going on? Okay. We've got my love is eternal and true. I can't wait to make sweet love to you. So he is thinking about you, but he also knows that he's blocking you out so we can figure things out. So he's saying, I blocked you. And I'm not saying he's blocked you as in pressed a button on an app, but he may be pushing you away or holding you at arm's length because he's saying, I blocked you because I want to figure this out on my own. So just keep sending him light and that will help him to release his burden or overcome whatever it is that's going on in his head. I hope that helps, okay? So a turnaround from October. Gypsy, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz. I'd love a message from my DM, and if he's feeling the shifts I was shown and felt that he's coming forward soon, so trust in that, okay? I felt it all over my body. Any message from the angels or guidance of where I'm at? Okay, so what do you need to know? Okay? Mind games and control and celebration and community. So I feel what's going on with him is this is a huge sign of coming back together. Okay, that's what you're being shown. You're being shown that you're coming back together. Trust in that feeling because that is absolutely that, that you are going to meet up or come back together. Now, this could happen in the next 3 days, 3 weeks or 3 months. Okay, so and there's an energy of 3. So this may even happen when you're constantly seeing 3:33 on the clock. Or you're seeing 3s. So I feel something's coming in 3s. And that could also be something coming in 3s. Thank you, angels. So that could be a call, a meet up, and then some kind of commitment. So something's happening big, okay? And I feel what he's doing is taking back control so he gets his mind back. He's trying to take back his mind. It's like he may have been controlled by other people or the outside world or maybe even someone in his life telling him what to do or getting in his head, and he's taking back control from that. So if someone's around him who's perhaps been manipulating him in some way, he's seen through those mind games and he's taking back control of his life to be able to move forward towards you. Okay, so what else is going on with him? we've got the world. There's a completion coming in. He's saying to you, first of all, I'm trying to do better because I want to move towards the next chapter. I'm ready for that. So you could also see 2121 or 1221. You could also see 60s. So I feel number sequence very significant. So let me bring in the angel numbers deck, okay? What do you need to know? Yeah, 888, karmic cycles are coming to a close. So I feel this karmic cycle is connected with someone who's been going in his head. Okay, allow all parties to absorb the necessary lessons for growth. So you may even start seeing 888 when things are shifting forward. So I feel that there's a karmic ending occurring. Now, I'm not saying it's a relationship, it could be, but it's more someone who's been in his head. It could be a friend, a boss, a family member. Could be a karmic partner, whoever it is. It's not you, it's someone else. And he's breaking free from that to move forward towards you. So one last card about what he wants you to know. Yeah, lost love. I regret not acting on my lust and dream of a second chance with you. So he's also thinking about all the times he's missed out on you and perhaps taking a chance, or he may have missed an opportunity, or there could have been many false starts, or he could have said he's going to do something and he checking out. Whatever it is, he's regretting that. So he's taking control now so that won't happen again. So a little message for you, okay, a little message for you, mapping out our future. So just visualize what you want. Remember, you're learning lessons. So think about the future, think about how you want it to be, focus on that. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just have a drink. Okay, Raluca, thank you for the donation, honey. Can I have some guidance about what I need to know and a message from B, please? So what's the message from B? He's saying drenched, okay, and craving. Now, what I'm feeling as well is, I don't know if it's been raining where he is, but I feel that he's either gone for a walk in the rain or he's stood under the shower and he's got drenched because he's cleansing himself. So I feel he's going through a cleansing, okay, and he's craving you as well. So drenched is about wanting you, it's about the hunger, but they're giving me actually like he's actually got wet in some way. And it's been like a cleansing, or maybe he's gone swimming, or I don't know if he likes doing that, but they show me like rain coming down. But it could be a rain like in the shower. It could be a rain in the shower coming down, like in the actual shower having a wash. So he said, I want to kiss you in the rain, soaking wet and desperate for more. No matter what I do, I can't stop wanting more and more of you. So he can't help wanting you more and more. It's like he might try and forget you, but he can't. He wants you more and more. It's like the more you try and forget someone that you're meant to be with, the more you think about them. So it's not really an option for him to move on, really. So you may have tried, okay, and you may know that. So you've got planning and decisions going on. Now, I feel what this is when I'm connecting with this card is you grabbing, this is you as the Queen of Wands, grabbing your, the side of you that's perhaps in pain or struggling and saying, hey, we can do this. So it's like you reparenting yourself. It's like you connecting with your inner child. It's like you becoming your best friend. They're giving me fear as well, releasing the fears, knowing that you are strong and capable. And it's creating a cycle completion. So there's a cycle completing and there's a decision happening. So I feel there's a cycle completing between now and February. So let's just bring in the lesson that's been learned around this as well. We've got rebirths. There's a rebirth coming in between now and February. Okay, it says you are both evolving. Welcome the transformation. I hope that helps, okay? Lisa, so great to see you, honey. I'm so looking forward to next week. And thank you so much for the other day as well when we had a chat on the phone. It really helped me. And, you know, things are getting better. I'm still struggling a little bit with, you know, a little bit of it, but it's much better than it was. So that clearly was the worst day. Okay, and then things improve. So thank you, okay? So good morning. Lovely to see you on a live. Would love a message. She's heavily in my energy lately. So let's see what lesson she's learning. Okay, what lesson is she learning? And what lesson or lessons are you learning? Okay, that's the card. It got my attention, okay? See if anything else comes out. Yeah, that one. So lessons you're learning right now. Kundalini rising. So you're learning to balance the passion and the fire that you feel. It says divine energy is stirring within you, let it flow. So obviously you can feel her energy. You may be feeling the Kundalini. You've just got to let it flow. So just let it come and go. The energies, the feelings, the emotions. It's like you're learning to sit with that. And it says your person runs from love, not from you. So this is what you're also realizing. She's not the runner from you. She's the runner from herself. So I feel you're realising these things. That's your lessons. For her, we've got unfinished. There's more to your story. This isn't the last chapter. So she knows that something isn't finished. She knows it's never ending. But it's like the never ending story. You've got unfinished business. She knows something's unfinished between you. Codependency, well, that's what she's going through in a karmic situation. Love yourself first. You do not need to chase. So I feel what this message is, she's learning how to love herself. Okay, and then she can come forward in the right energy, because I do feel sometimes she chases where she panics, and that may be when she sends you a message like you had the other day, and you're like, what's the point of that? But it's her in a chasing energy of like panicking that something's shifted in you, and you have a mission. This is part of her mission. Your purpose is calling, so redirect your energy. So she's being called to change. So let's get an energy of what she's going through in the darkness or the light. We've got swans and the bathtub. So this is beautiful because, first of all, she knows the connection is real. So the swans there are about the connection with you. Okay, and that's the grace, elegance and poise. Like, she knows how she is with you. She knows how she feels when she's around you. She feels better when she's with you. And you also cleanse her in that way. So she's also working on herself right now, having that time perhaps to pamper herself, to cleanse herself, to be at ease. She may like having baths or relaxing in that way. And that helps her to release any negativity, because she's still holding on to, clinging onto this attachment. And that's why the ivy's there, because it's like choking her in a way. Like, you know, ivy climbing up a wall. It's like it's all there. And obviously a person could be clinging on to herself, to her as well. So it's like that's the karmic energy that I'm connecting with there. We've got the giraffe to change the perception. It says perception, foresight, advantage. So her advantage is to see things in a higher way. And that's your advantage too, when you see things in a higher way. When you're not looking at things so closely, or you're not going into ego or fear. So I feel the giraffe is actually a spirit animal, and the elephant, helping her to know the truth and take back her power. Because you're the elephant in the room that never goes away. She can't stop thinking about you, no matter how hard she may try to. She's also got community, social and companionship there. So again, this could be like the fact that people she knows sees her in that relationship as a couple. That's what she's, you know, like that's how they see it. As a couple, that's who she is. And that's something she's got to break free from. And that's another thing she's learning to let go of. So what's going on in the journey, okay? We've got, romantic gesture. So I do feel that message that she sent to you was her way of coming forward in a romantic way, even though it was not romantic at all, but it was her way of kind of getting a way in. She does want to come forward in a romantic gesture, but she doesn't know how to. So she does want communication between the two of you. We've also got, have I become a stranger to you? She's panicking that you've cut her off, or you don't want her anymore, or you're not seeing her the same way. And obviously that's not true, but that's what her thoughts are. She's saying, I will break through one day no matter where you are. So it's like she's saying, it doesn't matter how much time goes by, where you are, where I am, we are going to be together. And nothing else since you went away. So again, she's struggling since you've gone away. You know, since you've pulled back, she's struggling. So that's what's going on with her. That's why you're feeling her energy around. So I want to do a message for you. We've got Fool. I've never quite felt like this before. So you know that you want a new beginning with her. And you know no matter what you do, you're always going to feel her energy. Time and space is needed. You know that, because it's about reflection, pulling your energy back. You know as well it's destined. Where do we go from here? So you're perhaps thinking what's next for us, and setting healthier boundaries, which is exactly what you're doing. And this is what you've perhaps been doing more of since July. October's going to be a bit of a turning point, I feel. I hope that helps, okay? Mrs. I'll come back tomorrow to finish you in the live. Maybe my messages from Rainer. It's off on and work today. Well, obviously, what I'll do is I'll pull you a card now. If you're still here, honey, let's pull you a card for your journey. This is for Misty Blue. Okay, we've got, and if you have donated or anything, I'll do an extra message, but just something you can hear right now, okay? So I feel your person is fantasizing about you and thinking about you. You're that temptation, and there's easier times ahead. I feel something's going to happen over the next 6 to 7 weeks where it's going to be calmer for you. And remember who you are. You're coming up as the Empress. So the message for you from the tarot, first of all, is over the next 6 or 7 weeks, 6 or 7 months at the most, but I feel it isn't. I feel it's 6 or 7 weeks. You're going to feel calmer about things. And you're also connecting very strongly in the 5D or through signs and synchronicities. So what is your person saying to you? I blocked you because I want to figure this out on my own. So it's not like he's blocked you as in, you know, it's like he's away from you right now, or it seems to be blocked in some way because he needs to figure it out on his own. He's got to take back control of his life. He's got to understand things in his own way. It's part of his mission, remember. So everything is crumbling down around him. It feels like he's been through something big over the last perhaps 16 days as well, where he's felt like things are crumbling down. And this could be sorting out finances, sorting work out. I feel this is like things he's stressing about. So he could be having sleepless nights. He could be sitting up at night worrying about things, and he's taking control of that. What does he want you to know directly? I will break through one day no matter where you are. I can feel you calling my name. And I feel that he really loves it when you say his name, when you call his name, when, you know, you perhaps say his name in the heat of passion, but also when you just say his name. He loves hearing your name, you know, you say his name. And silky smooth. I imagine running my hands along every inch of your bare skin, and it's silky smooth. And we also had the smooth coming out in the other deck. Okay, wherever the other card was, smooth. Tranquility ahead. So smooth. It's like smoother times ahead. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? And if you have donated, I'll pull a few more cards, but that's just something you've got now, okay? Have a great day. Thank you for being here. Katie, thank you for the donation. How did my DM feel when he messaged me last Thursday? How did he feel when he messaged you last Thursday? He felt like he didn't want to deceive you anymore. And what I mean by deceiving you is coming and going, back and forth, in there and then with you. He doesn't want the back and forth. So that's how it made him feel, whatever it was, that there's another option, there's another way. Okay? He sent me an audio how I was doing. I got excited. He even called me Senorita, which in English means young lady. He always calls me that way. So I feel whatever's happened between you, he's recognised. I don't want to be back and forth. I don't want to be in this deceptive energy of being in this situation and wanting you. I want to turn that around. I want to be all in with you. I want to be out of this and in with you. That's what he's felt from this whole situation. So I want to bring in a karmic card. And what I'm going to bring in actually is, I know it's nowhere near Christmas, okay, but I'm going to bring in my karmic Christmas deck just to get the energy, what kind of is happening now in the house or what the struggle is. So we've got, thank you for making it special for the kids. So obviously there is kids involved, and he does feel like Christmas time is special with the kids, but I feel this is also perhaps they do things for the kids. They make things special for the children. It's not about the relationship they have. It's more, let's do it for the kids. And they give me like that song by Kylie Minogue and Robbie, doing it for the kids, okay? This time of year really shows me how toxic our relationship is. So he knows how toxic it is this time of year. So this could even be summertime, things they've been going through. Perhaps there's been holidays, and it's showing him how toxic it is. Next Christmas, you could have someone new. So he's thinking if he gets out now, perhaps his karmic partner will be with someone new at Christmas time, and then it won't be such a burden to him. And he's also thinking about being with you at Christmas time. You know, that's something he absolutely does want, okay? He's saying as well, having my friends over. So he could well be having friends over, or maybe they are kind of spending time with mutual friends, and he feels like he's wearing a mask, and that's also affecting him as well. But I feel it's like he doesn't want to wear a mask anymore. He wants to be authentic. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? My chat just jumped up. Just bear with me a second while I go back to where I was. There we are. Okay, so next question we're doing is for Jasmine. Says, hi Liz, message from Jack today, please. So what does Jack want you to know? So the message from Jack is activation. He's saying there is a new beginning for us. I do want a new beginning. I'm learning where I need to learn right now to have this new beginning with you. So something has been activated. So I feel it's like he's waking up to not only the connection, but the truth of who he actually is. You're the yin to my yang. We're a perfect match. This is what he's realising through whatever he's going through right now. I keep replaying everything in my mind over and over like a broken record. So he's constantly thinking about you, thinking about the way things were, the way he wants things to be. And there's a new beginning coming in. Now, the Fool I always connect with. I mean, everyone reads tarot different. But I connect with the Fool as the new year, like moving into a new year. So it's like he wants something to happen differently in 2026. Okay, so what else is going on? Explore. I long to examine every curve of your body, committing it to memory. But I feel this about exploring what the journey is, exploring the connection, moving things forward in a new way. So I feel a new beginning coming in. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation. Liz, how does P feel after seeing my Instagram post about twin flames? How does he feel about seeing your Instagram post? Like he wants to take action. He feels excited about it, activated in some way, passionate. There's desire there too. So it's shifted something in him, okay? It's made him feel something. Why do I keep seeing his late dad's name frequently? Possibly because his late dad is helping the connection as one of the guides, okay? Kind of coming through to say I approve of the connection. Anything he wants to tell me. So what does P want to tell you? We've got, I get all hot and bothered every time I fantasize about being together, which makes sense with the Ace of Wands because that can be a very passionate card. Think about the one being something else, okay? Wanting you. So what's his dad want you to know? Support, there you go. His dad's supporting you from the other side, so you have support. I hope that helps, okay? Ram, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. My person was supposed to bring my stuff last week, but never did. Still getting signs in 1111 again messages. Well, I don't feel she's bringing your stuff because she knows it's not over. She knows it's not over, okay? It's as simple as that. So what else is going on? Yeah, there's going to be some kind of emotional interaction. And you know she's up and down in her emotions. So I do feel there's going to be an emotional interaction where she comes to you in a very emotional way. And I feel that if she gives you your stuff right now, she'll be too emotional. Okay, but I feel there's going to, what I'm connecting with is, and look at that fate and destiny at the bottom of the deck there. So you know you're destined to be. It's not over. There's going to be some kind of emotional interaction coming where she's going through her ups and her downs. You've got, scarcity mindset. So I do feel she's afraid of giving you the stuff back because she's going to feel like she's lost you. So really she's her own worst enemy, isn't she? Because she has these moments where she feels like I can't deal with this. Bye. You go away. And then she's like, oh, what have I done? I need you. I want you. Oh my God, come back to me. She'd be a great actress really because she's very dramatic in the way she is. And I mean it with love, because she hasn't yet balanced her energy. Because you've got to understand, she's a feminine operating in masculine energy. It's hard. It's really hard, and you're a masculine, obviously operating in feminine energy, but you are also very balanced in your masculine self. And you've had to learn that. So I do feel she is a worst enemy. So, you just got to take everything that happens with a pinch of salt. And I know it's hard and confusing and it drives you mad that you are being disrupted in all the ways you are. But it's not over between you. She's saying, you're the only one that makes me feel this way. So remember that. They give me feel really sick when I'm connected with her, like she's going to throw up. And hot and bothered, so she causes herself problems. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Hey dear, how are you? I'm good, thank you, honey. Hi, can I have love messages from Vivek and the angel guidance on the relationship? So what's the angel guidance for you? What do you need to know? We've got spark, Ace of Wands. Something's going to happen between now and March. There's something shifting, but it's that spark again. It's like the fire. So Vivek is very turned on to you. He feels very passionate towards you. There's a lot of love there. Something is shifting and happening. And there's a lot of motion. Something's in motion. Okay, something's happening. There's fear there as well, the releasing fear. So what does he want to say? He said, I can't keep running away from this. So he wants to move forward towards you. Now, this could also be passionate action coming in, making his move, doing something. Because he said, I can't keep running away from this. It's driving me crazy. I want you. I desire you. So I need to do something about it. Now, this could take until March to manifest, but it is manifesting. So what he's saying to you is, satin sheets. Okay, he's saying your name lingers on my lips in bed as I indulge in forbidden thoughts of you. So when he's lying awake at night, you're in his head. He's thinking about you, forbidden thoughts about you. One more card. What else do you need to know? Yeah, we both know the truth. Marriage is in the cards for me and you. So you're going to end up together. I hope that helps, okay? Now, before I do the next donation, I'm going to go to the bathroom, okay? So I'm going to have another bathroom break. I hope you don't mind, but I'm going through my own ascension symptoms, okay? And it's good, you know, the reason I haven't been live for 2 weeks, I've had to run the loo for a pee every 10 minutes. That's how bad my ascension symptoms have been. Okay, and I've channeled that the other day, so I'm not doing bad staying on for an hour at a time. Bathroom break again, wait me a second, okay? That's better, guys. Let me just have a drink. Hang on. Oh, just downing water because I've got to keep myself hydrated as well. I'm out of breath. Woo! Okay. So, next question we're doing then is for Indu. Let me just have a minute. Okay, just breathe, okay? Let me just check as well. Everything's running okay on here. Give me a second. Okay. I'm going to say as well, because I've been on for 2 hours and I'm still now behind in the chat, so I'm going to say no more donations now, okay? So mods, if you can put that in the chat for me, please. Thank you so much, okay? So no more donations, just so I can catch up, okay? But I'm going to be live all week, so you're going to be able to catch me all week, okay? So Indu, thank you for the donation. Howler's missed you in your live. I've missed being live, but obviously there's nothing I can do when I'm having ascension symptoms. Pravesh's true feelings and intentions for me from a couple of weeks, he is talking less, any guidance. So he's clearly processing something. So instead of panicking, taking it personally, worrying, trying to interact more, okay, pull back to, give back to yourself and focus on you. So we've got, the evolving, he's working out what he needs to walk away from. And he's becoming more stable. So he knows he wants to be more stable in the connection with you and the way he's dealing with you as well. So he's releasing things. He's working out, what do I need to release? What do I need to move away from? What do I need to heal? What do I need to let go of? So I definitely feel there's big shifts going on within him right now. So he's not walking away from you. He's walking away from the things that stop him from being with you. Because again, look at this. This card keeps coming out repetitively. We both know the truth, marriage is in the cards for me and you. So he sees a future with you and he wants to become more stable to be with you in that way. So anything else you need to know? I feel you just got to give him time, that's all. Yeah, working hard in my zone. He's busy, that's all it is. He's working on himself. He may be working on his finances. He could be working on his job. He could be working on other things, whatever it is. So don't take it personally. Focus on you. You may even start seeing 888 because that's a big sign of abundance. And they give me an itchy neck because it feels like something he's perhaps said he wasn't going to do. And if he was set on that, he's saying now he is going to do it. So I feel that's about change. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Alvin, thank you for the donation, honey. How should I let go of my connection with Kay? So you don't let go, you just give it to heaven. It means you stop focusing on it by focusing on other things, being more present in the moment, like breath work, meditation, spiritual things, focusing on your job, spending time with family, friends, going out doing things. That's how you let go. Okay, it doesn't mean you move on. It means you stop obsessing about it, thinking about it, worrying about it, trying to make something happen. You just say, I'm going to live my life. I'm going to be in the present moment. I'm going to do me, and whatever God has for me is going to come to me. She ended never reconnecting with me in person while I was here in the country. Well, at the end of the day, it wasn't the right time. So you've got to recognise that it's on God's time. It's not on your time. It's not even on her time. It's on God's time. So you can't rush things forward. Just because you go somewhere, you can't expect, oh, it's definitely going to happen. It's up to God. It's God's plan. So what you're being guided to do is let go of the struggle around what you're dealing with right now. So what's the guidance for you today? You got, well, yeah, because you're thinking, well, where do we go from here? I thought we were meant to be, but you are. It's just in divine timing. So what's the lesson that you're learning? What's the lesson that you're learning? Okay, you're learning to trust in divine intervention. I mean, you couldn't write it, can you? It's exactly what I'm saying. It says Spirit is stepping in so be sure to surrender and trust. That's what you need to do. Okay, you've got to trust that the divine is on this. You can't control the self and you have to let the universe do it. Okay, so there's already intervention taking place. Just breathe, let go, because the angels are already stepping into this. So your journey is to surrender and trust. I hope that helps, okay? Minnie, thank you for the donation. What's in store for me this week from P? Okay, so what's in store for you this week, okay? What's in store for you this week? We've got Fool. I never quite felt like this before. So number one is feeling things for each other. You're both going to be feeling the power of the love, things that you've never felt before. But I feel there's a new beginning coming in this week. So you may even be seeing things differently this week, or there could be an opportunity coming in this week. What else is happening this week, okay? We've got attraction. The magnetic pull is strong, and it's too strong to resist. So again, you could be pulled back to each other this week. So there could actually be communication coming in. And we've got authenticity. Authentic communication could be coming in this week. I say could be because it always depends on how things pan out. Okay, so it says be unapologetically yourself. The right people will align with you. So it's about you being you and then allowing him to come in that way. So what's his intention, or what does he want you to know? Yeah, I'm only one step behind you. Something is coming, Minnie. Whether if it doesn't come in this week, it doesn't mean it's not coming. It's coming soon. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. You know, something quick is happening. So I feel that, you know, I'd be very surprised if communication doesn't come in this week, because that's what I'm feeling. But, you know, it depends on free will. It depends on fear and all of that coming up and the way things happen. But he's saying I'm only one step behind you. I hope that helps, okay? Brittany, thank you for the donation. Am I being guided by any spiritual beings? Yes, you're being guided by angels. Okay, let me just see what the guidance is first of all. Ascension, you're ascending. So I feel you've got many angels around you, because when I'm seeing the colours in this, I'm seeing them as many archangels. So you'll have Archangel Michael with you, Archangel Jeremiah, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, your guardian angel. If you want to know more about the angels, just go to my playlist, and I've done a video there about meeting the angels. I may update that actually soon, because it's quite a while ago. But you're going through an ascension, so you're being healed from above. You have support, and you can see that, you know, the angels are all around you. So yes, you're being guided. If you want to know a specific angel that's around you, I'll bring in my deck, Meet the Angels here, okay? So which angel is around you? Okay, which angel is around you right now, significantly? There we go. Mother Mary's around you. So you haven't actually got a specific angel who's coming through right now saying, I'm with you, because you've got many around you. But Mother Mary is actually around you saying, I'm bringing you comfort and love. So Mother Mary herself is around you, which is really powerful. So I'm going to bring you a message in from her deck, okay? If I can find it. There we go. Okay, so what's the message for you from Mother Mary? No more donations, please, guys, or milestones, because I'm going off, okay? So we've got open your heart. Look at this. Mother Mary is helping you to open your heart. Allow yourself to feel the range of emotions you're feeling, especially all the forms of love. I hope that helps, okay? So Mother Mary around you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Jeremiah, but you've got many. Naina, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz. How will my DM feel in progress this week? I also want to say, I think Shelley was promoting someone in the chat earlier, and I saw it, I didn't read it properly. And I think she may have actually been telling people to watch your channel, Naina. And if it was that, I'm sorry, I didn't know what was going on. That's why sometimes I should just leave the chat to the moderators. So I didn't mean to offend Shelley if I was like, what are you doing, Liz? It's just, don't kind of say, go and watch that channel. But obviously if it's your channel, yes, if it's in our soul family. It's just some people sometimes jump on and say, go and watch this person or that person. Okay, and I'm like, well, you want to be watching people who are resonating with you, or connecting with the energy, right? And obviously Nina's channel is. Okay, so Angelic Echoes, go and check her out, okay? She's amazing. So if Shelley, if you're still here or you listen to this message, I'm sorry, whatever it was. Okay, it's just when I come on, sometimes I get stressed out when I see people posting things. I need to just completely leave the chat alone, don't I? Okay, my moderators are there for that, aren't they? Anyway, Nina says, how will my DM feel and progress this week? So what's going on this week with your DM? What's going on with your DM this week? Well, look at that. Wow, 2 of Cups, amazing. And they're giving me a headache, so you may be having headaches. But, I mean, it's showing you're in alignment there. So you're on the same page. That's the best card you could get coming out. You've got this conflict and competition. So I feel this is what's going on around him in his physical world. So in his physical world, there's competition, conflict. In other words, there's issues around him. He could be going through issues at work. So he may feel like he's competing for something at work. Remember, you don't need to feel like you're competing with anyone. But I'm not connecting with that as in you versus the karmic partner. I'm seeing as he is very much aware that you're the one that he wants to be with, not her. But I do feel there's other conflict going on. There's other things going on he's dealing with. So what's his midnight confession to you? And I know obviously I did that reading for you. Just curious to see what he's feeling this week. Uninhibited chills. So he's getting chills in his body. He may be having the fever symptoms as well. I shiver at the thought of your hands tracing and touching my body. I want to lose control with you, unleashing my raw desires. So he wants to take the walls down. And this is something that's shifting this week. So that's progress, even if it's just on the 5D or even if it's just something he's thinking about. We are triggering too much pain between us. We need a time out. So again, there's still things that are being healed. The triggers are still being healed. So I feel like he's saying, I'm not ready to come forward physically this week, but you're going to feel me all around you, especially through chills. I hope that helps, okay? Karina with a C, great to see you, honey. I've just seen Karina with a K in the chat there as well. Any message from my DM? So what does your DM want you to know today? This for Karina with a C. Is it me or you that I'm afraid of? So he doesn't even really know what he's afraid of. He doesn't even know really why he's holding himself back from you. He doesn't know if it's himself or you or what it is. And he's saying, do you still feel the same about me? So he is also afraid that when he holds himself back, that you're perhaps going to move on or not want him anymore or not going to feel the same. So these are like his big fears. Do you still think of me the way I think about you? Do you still want me the same way? Your lips put my soul at ease. Now I feel this lips is also about talking. It's not just about kissing. It's like when you communicate, tell him how you feel, it puts his soul at ease. It relaxes it. Because then he says, oh, you do feel the same. It's okay then. So I feel there's a little bit of panic in him right now. I'm making my way back home to you because the ghost of you keeps me awake in the night. So he can't stop thinking about you. You're haunting him. You are my permanent plan. And you are my permanent pain until that plan is in place. And that's a really powerful thing. Because when I connect with this card, I see it as plan. You are my permanent plan. And that's why until I'm with you, I'm in permanent pain. So he's in pain because you're not together right now. So another card about what his next step is or his intention. Yeah, he's going through change. I can't be with you right now, but it will always be you. And I'm meant to be with you. So he can't be with you right now, but you will be together. So you've got 10 of Cups. So the Death card is a transformation, the ending for the new beginning. So he's going through a transformation. He can't be with you right now, but you are going to have the happiness you seek. So you are going to be together. Big turnaround here over the next 13 weeks. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Chantal, thank you for the donation. Reading about Todd, please. So what's going on with Todd right now? What's going on with Todd right now? What's going on with Todd? So I feel Todd wants to be in a relationship with you, okay? And he's got a choice to make. He just may not be focusing on that choice right now. So it feels like he's got to make some kind of decision or take some kind of action to be with you in a relationship or to be with you the way he wants to be with you in a relationship or perhaps the way you want him to be with you in a relationship. And it feels like his energy isn't focused right now on making that decision or making a choice or doing something. because he may have other things going on. Okay, so it feels like he's got to get more focused. So he's still growing into himself. He's still learning. So I feel he's still learning lessons. Like, you make me seem as a bit immature, spiritually immature, you know, like not on your level for some reason. So, but the attraction is strong. The magnetic pull is too strong to resist, because he does want you. His energy's like, it's like if it was this way around, I would say, oh yes, he's definitely focused on you. But I'm feeling like it's like his mind's on too many things. He's busy with stuff. And it may make you feel like you don't matter, or he's not giving to you the way that you want him to. But he's got a decision to make, and he will choose the right cup. Okay, he will choose the cup that leads to your connection, your relationship, to love. But right now, he's not making that choice. So let me get a clarifier on that. What's written in the stars for you and Todd? Okay, what's written in the stars? We've got new direction. Yeah, there's gonna be a new beginning, or some kind of new direction to this. So something's gonna shift. Okay, have we got an energy around when? Okay, is there a timing around when this is gonna shift, or anything coming through with time? We've got November. So something big could be coming in November. So in November, that could well be when he makes a decision to actually choose this, or he opens his eyes to it, or something shifts in more of a stable commitment or a committed direction. So I feel over the next 7 weeks, just breathe and do you. Let's get a card for you. Okay, and if this isn't resonating with you and him for some reason, just put it into whatever the situation is. But that's what they're telling me. Yeah, you're healing your wounded heart right now. You're being guided. So there could have been some pain around this, especially over the last 17 days, or maybe around the 17th of last month, or January to July. But it feels like you're healing. It's like you're ready for a new relationship. So it could even be the fact that you're moving into the relationship if you've been through pain in the past. You know, you've been healing to prepare for what's ahead. So I do feel a relationship with him in the future, and November is significant. I hope that helps, okay? No more donations, please, guys, just so you know as well. I think that nobody has donated, but just so you know. We've got Sonali, thank you for the donation. Essie's current energy towards me, we're in no contact. So Essie's current feelings towards you, I'm just making sure I haven't missed anyone out there yet. There we are. So Saraba's or Essie's current energy towards you, you're in no contact. So what's the message coming through? Big thank you to my moderators for looking after the chat for me as well. So message of love. So his energy towards you is he's going to break that no contact. Now I feel you may be waiting for a message or wondering when he's going to reach out. But the angel's saying he is going to come in. And I do feel he is communicating with you right now through music. So even though you're not physically in contact right now, he is sending you messages in other ways. He's saying, I don't know if I can change. That's what's worrying him. Can I change? Can I make a change? Can I do this? He's always felt love for you. He's just saying, I'm sorry I let you dream alone. So he said, I'm sorry I'm not around you right now, that I'm letting you dream alone, live your life alone. It won't be forever. I just don't know if I can change. But he is communicating you through music. So the songs you're hearing, what are they meaning? So if you're hearing a song, for example, what's the message of that song? They're moving on from others. So if there's anyone else involved, they're moving on from those people, whether it's romantically or friendships in the way or whatever's going on. So he is going to move on from whatever's in the way to be with you. He just perhaps is afraid of that change. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you for the donation, honey. Collective messages, please. Thank you so much. So what I'm going to do is we're going to pull a message for you. Okay, so this is going to be a 1, 2, or 3. Pick a card, something you need to hear about your life or your journey right now. Pick a card. This is collective for everyone. 1, 2, or 3. Okay, 1, 2, or 3. What do you need to know? 1, 2, or 3. There's number 3. Okay, so we've got card 1, card 2, or card 3. Pick your number 1, 2, or 3. This is a message that you watching need to know right now. Something that will benefit you in some way, okay? So number 1, we've got built to last. Whatever it is, it's built to last. Your connection, your love is built to last. And that can't be rushed. And you may even feel like it comes in last or you come last, but you don't. It's built to last. It's growing your soul. You're learning. They're also showing me a badger. Okay, so a badger may be around you, the badger spirit animal. So you may want to look up what that means for you. Okay, or you may connect with that for you. But 4 wands is saying this is built to last. You're meant to be together. So just recognize that whatever you're going through right now, whatever experiences you're having or lessons you are learning, is because you were built to last, and that will make it last, okay? Number 2, the message is judgment. It says gaining wisdom from past experiences. So let go of the past. Affirm it. I lovingly release the past. Whatever you've been through in the past has taught you what you need for the now. And it's a bit like the card we've just had. It's the same lesson or the same message that you are learning from the things you've been through. So let go of blame. Forgive yourself. Forgive your person. Forgive God. Forgive the situation. You've gained wisdom from it. You've become stronger. So the angels are saying to you, think about where you were in 2020. And it doesn't matter how long you've been on this journey for, it doesn't matter what you've been through since then. Just think about who you were and the person you were in 2020. And think how you are now, 5 years on in 2025. Think how much growth has occurred in your life since in that period. And be proud of that, because that's your strength. So don't judge yourself, don't judge anything, just let go and know that you are protected and safe, and you are much stronger now, 5 years on, than you were before. So it doesn't matter if you've been on this journey for a minute or 50 years. It doesn't matter about when you met your twin. It's about the person you are now compared with who you were then. And number 3, we've got justice. So I feel the message is here that there is going to be a karmic ending. That's what you need to know. There's going to be a karmic ending. Justice will come. There'll be balance in your life. Things are going to shift forward. And you do know somewhere inside that this is going to work out. It's like you know that this person you love is going to do it one day, going to make it right one day, going to move towards you the right way one day. You may not know when, but it is happening. Okay, so I know you'll make things right one day. I know it's going to be okay. You may even be saying that to God. I know you're going to make things right. I know you're going to move this forward. So I feel November could be significant in your connection as well. But I feel there's also a huge sign about let go of the timing, because there will be a karmic ending, or there will be something that will be released to bring you together the right way. So you are going to be together in divine timing. I hope that helps, okay? Peace Lily, thank you for the donation. My voice is going a bit now. I've been on for nearly 3 hours. Tell I haven't done a live for a while, because obviously I've got to get used to using my voice so much again. So Peace Lily says, may I have a message from R and AA? I'm fine letting us be where we are in life, but just curious. So what's the message from R? What's the message from R? There we go. And what's the message from AA? What's the message from AA? Okay, so message from R is commitment. Okay, so I feel like when R is thinking about you, there is commitment there, either a commitment in the way or a commitment that will come. Okay, so this could be that you want commitment with this person, or you've thought about commitment with this person, or that's really what their intention is. Or they could be in a commitment they need to release themselves from. But really, apart from the commitment side of this person has taught you lessons. Like I've just spoke about in the pick a pal there, you know, this person has taught you soul lessons that have grown you and made you stronger and wiser. This person has been a teacher to you. And that's what you need to know, regardless of where the connection goes or how you feel. AA, we've got action, passion. This person is definitely turned on by you, turned on to you, wants to take some form of action towards you. There's a lot of passion. So what I'm getting is, I'm feeling like when I'm connecting with the two energies, with R, it's more about commitment and something long term. With A, it's more about lust and intimacy and desire. I'm not saying there's no long-term future there. That's what I'm connecting within the energy. It's more like there's more passion there with AA, and there's more like controlled self-control, or, you know, wanting it to go in the right direction. So they both want you, but I feel they've got different ways of wanting you right now. I hope that helps, okay? Next question we're doing is for Sakaro. Thank you for the use of your milestone, honey. Hi Liz, how are you? I'm good, thank you. DM's messages guidance on my mum's upcoming interview. So what's your DM's message, or what's going on with your twin right now? So first card we've got coming up is Visionary Leader. So he's stepping into his power as the King of Wands. Now he may have a vision of becoming stronger within himself. may see himself taking the lead in this connection, moving forward. He could even be going through some changes at work. So there could have been like some kind of promotion or something that's helped him to move forward in that way. But I feel he has a vision of taking the lead in this connection. That's also what you're allowing him to do, by pulling your own energy back. There is a commitment there. There is 10 of Cups, so there is union. And it's about you trusting. It's not just a fantasy off in the sky. This is something you're going to have in the right time. But they're guiding me to this flow of the waterfall. So let things flow into place. Don't rush things or force things. It's a work in progress. It takes time. And I know it's hard. You feel like, is it ever going to happen? It's driving you mad. But it is happening to bring it in. So I feel there could be something shifting between now and August and February to move this into place. And see what your person also wants you to know. So what your person is saying is, your heartbeat makes me wild. So your person may be going through some palpitations right now. You could also be having those too. As a sign that he's thinking of you. He's saying, I still can't seem to tell you why. So I do feel he's still struggling to open up about something or tell you something. And I feel that he wants you to know that you've changed his life. You've made his life feel like it's all in colour. Whereas things may have been different before. Like there may have been no colour in his life. And you've brought that in. You've helped him to see things like you've brightened up his day. So it's just a matter of time for when you come together. Okay, so any guidance on your mum's upcoming interview? Any guidance on your mum's upcoming interview? We've got, I feel it'll turn her around, or it'll help her to feel confident in some way. So I feel it's going to help her to feel good about herself. And she has the support there. She is supported. So that could even be that you're supporting her to go for this interview, or she has the support she needs. And this interview may support her. So in other words, that could lead to something that brings in support. But I feel it's going to help her to move away from anything that she's been struggling with. So it could be like a boost of confidence. It may make her feel good about herself. It's going to get her out of something she's been in. So I feel it's happening for the right reasons, no matter what the outcome is. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm at the top of the chat. Wow, I didn't realise. I'm at the top of the chat then, guys, okay? So I'm going to carry on. Okay, but you don't need to donate to get your question answered. I do appreciate it, but you don't need to. So I'm just going to grab some questions out of the chat right now, okay? So we're going to do Daniel. Says, good to see you. Hope you're good. Update on me and Jennifer. Still no contact. Does she still love me? And what about our connection? Okay, so what's going on with you both right now? Okay, so we've got balancing act. Okay, so she needs to balance her energy right now to be able to be with you. And that's what she's currently working on. So she's working on herself right now. And you may struggle because you may feel like you're going through a balancing act. So you may be having ups and downs yourself. I love the way our bodies move together. So she thinks about you how you are when you're together, how you interact. Now, bodies together, you think about, I love the way our bodies move together. You could think about being intimate. But I'm connected with like how you move together. So it could be dancing, walking, just interacting, the way that your bodies respond to each other. And she's thinking about that because nobody's ever made her feel that way. Okay, nobody's ever made a body respond the way that you do. Okay, we've got innocence, so you have to forgive. So this is also about forgiveness. So maybe that's what you're working on right now. Forgiving her for the way she's handled things, or just forgiving things in general in the connection. Being able to forgive and rise. So what energy is she in when it comes to you? I've been overthinking everything. I feel stressed out. And that's triggering pain. That's why you need time out. So it's not the right time to come together, that's all. She's balancing her energy right now. This could be something she's doing over the next 2 months or even between now and February. And I'm seeing the green there as Archangel Raphael bringing in a lot of healing. So what's the guidance for you? Okay, so she does love you. Okay, and your body, the way your bodies respond, she's never had that before. So you know that she's the fire in your soul. And the Ace of Wands is about passion. You have all this passion for her. So I feel you've got to channel that, Daniel. I feel you've got to channel what you're feeling right now into exercise or cleansing your sacral chakra or writing down what you're feeling because it's getting too much for you. And obviously, being a guy, you have all that desire anyway. I mean, we do as women, or, it's not about gender. But I feel what you're feeling is that passion. I want you, I want it now, I want things to happen, I want you to talk to me. And you've got to channel that somewhere else because it's just not quite the right time. And she feels all the passion for you too. It's reciprocated. Just got to have faith in divine timing. So let me just see what the lesson is you're learning. What's the lesson you're learning? We've got momentum. Okay, it says, they are coming closer. Be sure to stay open. So she is coming closer to you. She is walking towards you and working on herself to come towards you, just taking a little bit of time. So things are gaining momentum. You've just got to allow things to unfold naturally instead of perhaps wanting her so much. So, cleanse your sacral chakra. It will really help you. I hope that helps, okay? Karina, thank you for the donation, honey. This is Karina with a K. Hi, Liz. Why is suddenly all the drama happening around me and Mark? Well, there's Royal Mail delivering something. So that could be a sign. Just I clicked on your message, something's been delivered. And he looks a bit like him, to be honest. He looks a bit like him. Okay, it's a new one. He's got a hat on as well. Interesting. So anyway, how is he? And any messages from him? He is looking good and healthy again. There you go. That guy just looked like that. So that could be a sign then of that, okay? To see that. So that's interesting. That just happened that way. So what do you need to know? Okay, what's the message coming through? Your light breaks through my darkest hour. And I feel that because he's looking good and healthy again because of you. Because you've been sending that light and that love over. So it's been boosting his mood and it's been enhancing his energy. So he's saying your light has helped me to break through this pain. So I do feel he's been through some darkness lately. And even in the darkest hour, so he may be going through things at night, sleepless nights, restlessness, not sleeping very well. And he's saying, will I ever be worthy of you? Will I ever? So again, there's that insecurity. And the thing is, we look at him and think, why would he ever be insecure? But he is, especially when it comes to you, because he feels like you're this goddess, this mystical being. And I've actually got a video coming up on the channel soon talking about how we can humanize them. Because sometimes what we do, isn't it, we put them on this pedestal and think they're this amazing, like mythical being, when really they're just human too. So when we humanize them, it becomes more real. And I think what I'm connecting with for this is you do humanizing. You don't see him as like, how everyone else perhaps sees him. You see him as he actually is. And that's what he really respects about you. And that's also why he's thinking, am I going to be worthy of that? Let's kiss and make up. And I feel that he's been sending this energy to you through the 5D. And we're on the same page and he wants you to know that. So definitely things are shifting. They give me itchy shoulders, and shoulders are connected with burdens. And I feel he's itching to release these burdens. Whatever the burdens are he's dealing with right now, he wants to let them go. So let's see what else is going on between the two of you. I am, yes, Michelle, now. Yeah, I just needed to get back on track, really. I didn't realise I thought I was more behind than I was, if that makes sense. So success and recognition, that's what he's going through right now. And that's also keeping him strong in what he's doing. We've got quick wit and intellect, and he does know how to come back from things easily because he's learned that. Now, doesn't that look interesting? Look what he's wearing as well. That may mean something to you. I'm thinking of a specific thing, beginning with R. I'm sure you know what I mean, with the eyes, the outfit. But I feel this is he's learned how to come back from things. So he's learned how to handle what people are saying. So maybe someone's even got up his nose out in the world somewhere, and he's come back with something. So how he's showing the world he's okay in a way. And the steady progress there. So I do feel he's doing more meditating, connecting more with himself, focusing more on his spiritual self, and that's helping. Okay, we've got defense mechanism. So again, whenever he's, shutting down, distancing himself, not from you, from perhaps social media, it's a defense mechanism. And you also know when he's defending certain aspects of himself. We've got activation, because he is being activated to this new beginning, not only with you, but in his whole life, to change his life. And you may feel like you're awaiting results, but so is he. And I do feel, again, this about waiting for something to happen. I keep getting this energy, Karine, right? He's waiting for something to happen first before he makes a big life decision. Well, not even a decision. I feel he's already made the decision. It's about making the change. And this could be connected with receiving something. We've got memories and reunion. He does think about you. The full moon is going to be something special for you too. So maybe you've got something planned around the full moon where you can connect with him. But remember, there's conflict and competition in his world. This has nothing to do with you. This is like other things he's got going on. So I feel he's got a lot of drama going on around him, and it's showing him even more that he wants to change his lifestyle. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Victor, thank you for the donation, honey. I've got Ashita and I've got Michelle in as well. Thank you for the donations. So I'm going to do, I can't see Victor's question, so he's probably posting it now. Oh, there we go. Please answer for Moa. Meow, thank you so much. Thank you, honey, for donating there. So where's Moa's question then? Where's Moa's question? There it is. Hi, Liz. May I know if my twin flame still loves me and if we'll be together? Will he overcome the age difference? Our life goals align and I do love him so much. It's larger than me. Love is masculinity. So age is illusion, okay? So you're going to have a happy home together. You're going to build something. And that's why you're going through all the lessons. You know, I've just done a little pick a pal that spoke about that, you know. So I do feel you've got a future together, yes. He's working on himself. He said, I've been busy working on me. Please don't take it personally. Now, if you start seeing bees, that's a sign that things are moving forward. You've left footprints all over my heart. I could never forget you. So it's like you're saying, how could you think that I can forget you? I've just been busy working on me. I've just been doing things on myself. My love is eternal and true. I can't wait to make love to you. So the love is eternal. It's not going away. You're building a foundation. He said, I feel sick to my stomach at the thought of you of not being there for you. So he does hate the fact that he may not have been there for you at certain times, or the certain things that you've perhaps wanted him to be there for. But he's saying you are truly magical and magnificent. I have eyes only for you. And I do want to tell you all my secrets, but my fears are in the way. And those fears make him feel sick. Okay, so I feel you've just got to give him time to be able to come towards you, move forward and make a change. I don't feel the age difference bothers him. It may bother him in the fact of, why do you want me? You could have anyone. Okay, but it doesn't affect him as in, you know, that's stopping me from wanting you. Okay, so he said, I'm ready for the next chapter of my life. You're what I dream about. So he's dreaming about you. He's dreaming about being with you. He's dreaming about what the future would look like with you. They give me tooth pain. So he just needs to make a decision to move this forward in some way. So what's the guidance for you? So to answer your question, he does love you. Okay, and he sees a future with you. So you can feel him all around you anyway. So you can feel that he's going through a change or a transition or a transformation. So you can feel him all around you. So just trust in that feeling. I hope that helps, okay? No, I'm not from Sheffield. I'm from Stoke-on-Trent, where Robbie Williams is from, the singer who sang Angels, okay? We've got Ashita, thank you for the donation. Why am I seeing his name everywhere when I moved on? Because he's thinking about you and it's not over. Okay, there's unfinished business. So the universe is getting your attention to say, hey, it's not over between you. Something is coming. That's why, okay? You also see signs or his name like that if there's about to be a communication. So what's the message coming through? The pain only makes you stronger. Maybe you've just been hurt so badly in this connection that you've moved on. You're like, I can't do this anymore. And the pain's made you stronger. It's made you wiser. It's made you more in tune with yourself. It's made you able to put boundaries down and not tolerate things that perhaps you once did. So I feel that you're going to know why you're seeing all these signs in the next 9 days, 9 weeks, or in September. So I feel that there's possibly going to be a communication coming in. I hope that helps, okay? Michelle, thank you for the donation. Morning, can I get messages from IDM Mohammed? So let's see what his midnight confession is to you, first of all. He's saying, avalanche, I dream about leaving you panting in the aftermath of my love. So the first thing I'm connecting with is you may actually see avalanches, and you may see him in a film, or you may see him on the news, or you may see it on social media, because that's a sign that it's like his barriers, all the things he shoved around his heart are crumbling down. And he's dreaming about being with you. He's dreaming about the way it would feel to be with you and what it would feel like. You know, obviously, you know, I've got to keep it PG, but you can imagine what he's dreaming about, because the avalanche is also like a build-up of something and then a big release. So I feel he's definitely wanting that with you. So something is crumbling down. Yeah, we've got cuddling as well. So he's dreaming about being with you intimately and then holding you after, because he's saying, I wish we were cuddling right now. I want to give you a great big bear hug. So you may even see teddy bears as a sign of love and softness in the connection. So what else is going on with him? What else is going on with him? I should have done things differently. So he's also regretting the past, going over things, you know, saying, I wish I'd done this differently. I wish I'd done things in a different way. So we bring in, I'm getting used to where all my decks are, my new cabinets, by the way, the separation. Okay, we've got 2 relief cards coming through. He's saying, I know I should have done things differently, but this is what I'm connecting with. Like, whatever he did, when he perhaps pulled away from you or cut you off or whatever he did, he felt relief in those moments, but he knows he could have done it differently, because he's saying, I needed to do that to go within and process my feelings because I was feeling overwhelmed or pressured. I needed to do that to get back to myself. Please don't take it personally. It was nothing to do with you. It was all about what I needed to do, but I could have handled it a lot differently. So I feel there could be an apology coming in for that. I hope that helps, okay? Sash, thank you for the donation. Sash, where's your question? Sash, can anyone see Sash's question? Let's see if I can see your question. There it is. Deal is good to see you. Good to see you too, honey. Is there a message for me at the moment? I'm going through a divorce with a toxic husband and his family use my name for their business. So call on Archangel Michael to shield you, okay, and to protect you and to put you into a cocoon of love, okay? Because I feel that this person is still very bitter about what happened, okay? Perhaps they didn't like losing the control. So what's the message coming through? But I feel Archangel Michael's protecting you. Yeah, it's like you've completely distanced yourself from this connection. Is the kids involved? Okay, because I've got children coming through here. Or maybe you've known this person a long time and perhaps they kept you stuck or, you know, reeled you in. Or, you know, it's like this person can't get to you anymore unless you allow them to get to you. I'm talking about your emotions. So I really feel that you've done the work to detach from this person in a good way. And it's like, even if there is kids still involved, or it's like you are definitely doing the right thing for everyone involved. I don't feel like there's going to be any reconciliation between the two of you. You know, I'm not seeing like a way forward. It's not like you see this person as your twin flame, or, you know, it's toxic. It's like it's done. And I feel you felt that way definitely since June. So maybe something happened around June and you saw it for what it was, or you were like, there's no going back to this. Okay, I'm in hiding. There you go. So you know you're not getting, is the kids involved? If not, it's affected your inner child. Okay, or it's hurt your inner child, or, you know, you're going through an inner child healing now. You know, I feel it's probably that, you know, you're reparenting your inner child. And, you know this is for the best. So Archangel Michael is cocooning you in love right now, and safety and support, okay? So what does Archangel Michael want you to know? We've got, trust. The angel, so it's definitely your inner child then, okay? So trust in the power of heaven to take care of it for you. Always remember to pray about your problems. So you don't need to deal with this yourself. The angels will deal with it for you. Now, Archangel Jeremiah is the legal angel. So he can deal with any legalities for you. Archangel Michael will obviously bring in strength, and Archangel Raphael will bring in healing, because the challenges grow your soul. So remember, God's not interested in your comfort. He's interested in your growth. And this has all grown you. So trust that God knows what you need and when you need it, and say to the challenges, this too shall pass. So it's going to get better. I just want to connect with your ex and see why he's so toxic, okay? Or why there's still drama from him coming at you in some way, even though you've cut yourself off. What's going on with him? We're doing it for the kids. Interesting, there's children coming up. Hang on. I know you were messaging each other, and I do still love him. So when I'm connected, I'm channeling this for you. So your toxic karmic husband, okay, is saying, I still love you. I still love you, and I thought that we were going to have kids together. Or I thought we got a future together. And maybe even got very jealous about perhaps someone you were messaging, or they thought you were messaging. So I'm not saying you weren't messaging anyone, but I feel your person was very jealous and angry and may have took that out on you in some way. And this is something they are healing. So I feel that perhaps they wanted it they wanted kids with you. But what I'm getting here is coming through. We're doing it for the kids. It feels like this split is so that you can perhaps have children with other people, if that's what you want. If you've perhaps thought, I want kids with someone, or if there is kids involved in some way, because I am getting kids coming through. Okay, so I feel this is likely that you're going to have kids with someone else, or perhaps he is going to have kids with someone else. And that's also why this split has happened, because you're not meant to have kids with each other. And obviously it's about healing your inner child. So you're doing it for the kids. In other words, this is why it's happening. That's from a spiritual perspective. He still loves you in some way, even if it's a toxic kind of love. And he's like paranoid that you were perhaps messaging someone else or around someone else. So it's like he wants to cause problems if you're happy now. So I feel you just need to trust that you're protected. I hope that helps, okay? Next question, Medina, is for Ashita. Says, what are his current thoughts for me? So what are his current thoughts for you? The message coming through is stable thoughts, King of Pentacles, focused on you, stable thoughts, thinking about that you're the one, that you're someone who can bring stability into the life with you, okay? Charging ahead, wanting to move towards you in a very focused, stable way. Okay, feeling like you move forward towards what you want stably as well. So when I'm connecting with the connection, it feels like your person knows that you can be a stable part of their life, okay? So a partner, someone they see as a partner. I wonder where you are right now. So curious about you, curiosity, could be looking you up online, trying to find out what you're doing, thinking about you in that way. Okay, where are you, what you're doing? Are you thinking about me? I'm thinking about you. And we've got, the bees. So there's a miracle coming in here. So if you see bees, that's why. I've been busy working on me. Don't take it personally. So I feel he has been busy. That could be working on getting into this stable energy. Could be working on business, work, money, feeling better about himself, more confidence. You know, the suit is more about feeling strong. It's not necessarily about putting a suit on. Okay, it's about just feeling stronger within the self, more confident within the self. And that's what they've been working on. I hope that helps, okay? Well, your person sees you as a potential future stable partner. TG Vlog, thank you for the donation. I'm going to say no more donations, guys, because I am going to go off soon, okay? So, hi Liz, what is the current feeling of AJ for Namisha? We haven't spoken from the last week. So what's the current feelings of AJ for Namisha? How does AJ really feel? Okay, again, we've got stable energy coming through, emotional mastery and the heavy burden. So it feels like this person has lots of feelings for Namisha, okay, for M. So this person, AJ, has amazing feelings, wants to master those feelings to be more stable. So I feel that when AJ is, I'm going to say it directly to you, because I don't know if this is coming to you, but when AJ is around you, okay, you're saying we haven't, this is about you. It's just the way you've put it in the third person there, like how was AJ feeling for Namisha. But what I'm connecting with is, when he's around you, he doesn't feel like he can stabilize his emotions. So in other words, he feels like he goes to pieces. He feels very emotional around you. He feels vulnerable. He's not able to handle himself very well because of that, because he may get triggered in his own self when he gets emotional. Does that make sense? So I feel when he's around you, he doesn't stabilize his emotions, because why would he want to? Okay, but he thinks he has to. So he gets all vulnerable, and like he could just get upset easily. Does that? It's not coming through because I'm connecting with his energy, and it's so hard for him to express himself to you. But he feels like when he's around you, mastering his emotions is impossible. He feels like he goes to pieces around you. Like, you see right through me. I get very vulnerable around you. You know, my emotions just go to pieces, and that feels like a burden to him. He doesn't like showing emotion. He struggles with it. He prefers to be more in control of his emotions. But around you, he can't do that. Okay, because he loves you and he cares about you and has all these feelings. And those feelings all come up and he doesn't know how to handle it. So he's trying to learn how to handle his emotions around you, to become more stable around you, to release it as a burden. So he doesn't see you as a burden. He sees the way you make him feel as a burden, because he's not used to being emotional. So that's what I'm connecting with. It's really hard to express it because he's struggling so bad. So I feel that you've seen a side of him that nobody else has. Okay, because in his day-to-day world, he comes across like this very stable, emotionally stable person. But with you, he struggles with that because you bring all the emotion out. Okay, and that can be a burden. So that's what I'm getting. Okay, let me bring another card in. Hard for me to channel that because his energy is really shut down there. So he's saying, I hide out of fear of rejection. I couldn't handle being rejected by you. So if he hides from you, it's because he's afraid. Because when he has all these emotions, you could reject him. And that scares him more than anything. That's his biggest fear. That's a wound. That's an abandonment wound that he has to heal. So he's hiding out of fear, not because he doesn't love or want you. He does. He's trying to master his emotions first. So when he comes to you, he's more calm and collected and may seem indifferent or cool. And that's not how he is at all. He's not cool at all. When he's around you, he's like this big hot mess. I hope that helps, okay? Katie, thank you for the donation for Kritka, honey. Let's find Kritka's message. Where's Kritka's message? Kritka, oh, there it is. Okay, it's right in front of me, okay? Hi, Liz. All messages to me. I've got contact from the karmic, and she tried to know about us, relation, and told DM, denied for marry her. I'm going to start again. So first of all, what is our feeling towards you? What's his message, okay? You got contact from the karmic, because this is karmic. So his karmic has contacted you. The karmic, I've got contact from the karmic. So I feel this is ours karmic, not your karmic. Okay, so the karmic has contacted you to try to know about us, what's going on. So she can clearly feel that there's something going on between you and R. She's threatened by you, clearly, if that's happened, okay? She wants to know about us in a relationship, told DM, denied for marry her. And now, so in other words, your masculine R has said, there's nothing going on, or I'm not going to marry her, or whatever he said. And now after my DM said to me he's going to marry her, what's going on? Block me. Okay, that makes no sense, okay? So I'm really confused by what you're saying there. Okay, because you're saying, I've got contact from the karmic. She tried to know about us in the relationship, told DM denied for marry her. Okay, so do you mean that he said that he's not going to marry her? And now after my DM said he is going to marry her, so then he has said he's going to marry her. What's going on? I've no idea what's going on myself, so I'm not going to even think about it. I'm going to give it to the angels, okay? So what do the angels want you to know? That's all I'm going to bring through. So you know what the situation is. I don't need to understand it. You know what it is. We're going to bring the messages through. It's easier to do that, okay? So first of all, what's your masculine feeling about the situation or about you? Okay, I see all the signs just like you. The angels are guiding me back to you. So no matter what he's doing, who he's with, where he is, no matter what's going on with this other person, whether he said he's going to marry her or not, he sees signs that he's meant to be with you. So it doesn't matter what you're doing or not doing. He knows where he belongs. He sees the signs. The signs are trying to redirect him to you because you're the one he belongs with. You're the one he's meant to be with, okay? You're the one he dreams about being with. So there's a delay around this for a reason. So it's about seeing things in a new way, gaining a new perspective. Maybe this is about you being able to set your boundaries down and speak your truth, to allow him into your life when there's no one else around him. They're giving me an itchy eye, which is about changes about what you're seeing physically going on. So we've got, you will always be my angel. There you go. And you've got the angel card coming through as well. They give me a block. So when he looks at you, he sees you as this angel. I don't feel he feels worthy of you. And that may be why he keeps running back to this karmic person. So I'll see what this karmic person is saying. He is still married to me. So there's definitely a marriage there. Now, I'm not saying that he's married to her now, but this is how she sees it. So she may see that he's going to marry me. Okay, he's still with me. He's going to marry me, or I'm the one that he wants. So this is how she feels. She feels very possessive about him. Okay, so she feels very possessive about him, and she sees that he's going to marry me, and that's that. She's very focused on that. That's what she's trying to manifest and what she's wanting. Probably not because she even wants him, but she's perhaps trying to get one over on you or to feel like she's in control in some way. I feel it's very toxic. Okay, she's got a clause in, so she feels threatened by you. But he sees you as an angel. Okay, so where is this going with you? Where is this going with you? Okay, a new beginning's coming in with you. And again, he feels very foolish around what he's done. So I feel there is a new beginning coming in for you and him, but you've just got to kind of step out of the way and let him deal with whatever he's in. Don't get involved in all this drama. This person is very jealous of you. I keep getting the other and the other thing there. I've changed all my things around. I want to bring the exposed and here it is. What's this person's intention? Oh, my draw's stuck. I nearly threw it on the floor then. So what's this karmic partner's big problem? What's going on with this karmic partner? We've got battle scars. I know this is my lesson and my karma. So really what's happening is I'm connecting with the karmic energy and the karmic partner hasn't even come out at all. Your masculine's come out here saying, this is my lesson and this is my karma. So in other words, you've got to let them deal with it themselves. You've got to take yourself out of the equation. He's got battle scars already from being with that person. Hurt. So battle scars are like the things that hurt, the things that cause pain. So I feel that the best thing you can do is just completely detach yourself from the situation while he's still around that energy, because it's not serving you and you're being protected. And they're giving me fear. So I want to pull just one more card for you, guidance for you. What's the guidance for you? Yeah, let's build a legacy. So you know you belong together. You know you can build something amazing together, a legacy together, and that's what's being created. So you just got to have faith that what's meant for you won't pass you by. Let him learn his karma with that other person, but I don't see a future there. Is he going to marry her? I mean, he could marry her to learn the lesson and then come back to you, but I'm kind of not feeling that either. So is he going to marry her? What's going on? Yeah, he's burdened by it. He doesn't want to, for sure. He's saying to you, don't give up on me. He does not want to marry her. But he's got to get the strength to tell her that, to speak his truth and to do something about it. And this may well be all coming to a head around September, October. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, okay, guys, I'm going to go off. I've been on for 3 hours and 20 minutes. So thank you to everyone who jumped on today. Thank you for liking. Thank you for the donations. Thank you to my moderators. I am going to be live again tomorrow. Can't give you a time, I'm not sure. It depends on my ascension symptoms. But if all goes to plan, it will be in the morning, my time. But remember, you can always reach out to me for a personal reading. It's guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. And if you haven't had a question directly, there is collective messages, our amazing soul brother Victor timestamps after. And if you can't wait till then, just click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. So have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm sending you so much love and I'll see you soon.